How many roommates do you have?
3, but 2 of them are twins.
Still 3.
Right.
Still 3 people.
You're the first person to call that out. Usually when I'm like, I have 3 roommates, but 2 of them are twins, people are like, oh, okay, that makes sense. That is funny that no, that is a ridiculous thought. Like, obviously you still have
They count
3
as
roommates.
2.
Like, I was thinking because Zach and Tyler are like twins, that it kind of softens the blow of how many roommates you have.
You're trying to make it not sound like 3.
Trying to make it sound like I...
You were trying to soften the blow.
No.
Oh, it's embarrassing to have roommates because we're adults?
No. I more meant for some reason it doesn't feel like I have 3 because 2 of them are kind of the same guy. Guys, this episode is brought to you by Cash App. Cash App.
Cash App.
Andrew, I'm sorry if we gave you psychological terror yesterday.
Dude, you did. Dude, do you want to talk
I want to talk about it.
Are we rolling?
Way higher
Playdate.
than normal.
TV's way higher than normal. Kind of fucking with my worldview.
We got Julia with us today.
Hello.
Julia.
How do you say your last name?
DiCesare.
I got it right.
You were so right.
I got it right.
Yeah.
I said it in a meeting. And a couple people were like, that's not how you say it.
Yeah. I feel like I gotta put some PSA out on how to say it for people because I know everyone's guessing.
You could be one of those people that has a completely normal name, but they tell you in their bio how to sound
the
it out.
Phonetically.
thing? Yeah.
I was thinking about changing my last name.
To what?
I was gonna use my mom's maiden name.
Okay.
Which is DeWolf.
Ooh.
It's gonna be Julia DeWolf.
Yeah, that adds a little bit more mystique.
Yeah. But then my dad threw a fit.
Did you want to change it?
I wasn't even going to ask. I assumed that your dad wasn't in the picture when you said that.
Yeah, wait, you're at dinner and you're like, I'm thinking I'm going to take mom's name. What? Wait, was that going to be for stage purposes or
It's gonna be for
legally?
comedy because I was like, no one. I don't know how people would Google me if they wanted to.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
That's fair.
But then he was like, my legacy. I was like, I have.
Yeah.
Everything I've built.
And this is why. Yeah.
you have kids with the hopes
Yeah, that they'll become comedians.
maybe
that they'll
goal-
become a
Last
famous
name.
comedian.
Maybe if you get big enough, then everyone will know to pronounce it.
Well,
There's
that's
another way to flip it.
Chappelle Lacey said that to me because I asked him and I was like, should I change my last name? He's like, they'll figure it out. And I was like, okay, that's good advice.
because was he taking it from experience for his?
I don't think so. I think he's just being nice.
Because
but
I always thought, the spelling of his always throws me off.
Wait, I don't know.
My
who this
flies
is.
down.
comedian.
He was. Oh, you didn't come to this show at the store, but he was part of our. That wasn't a
Keeps,
gotcha.
keeps guilt tripping me. Our buddy had a surprise birthday party on the same day as Willie's big show, and I had to make a business decision. He's our buddy who's also our boss.
See, it's honestly on him.
What was the business decision?
That I
went
thought
to his
if I
birthday.
wasn't at his surprise birthday party, I probably would get a pay decrease or something.
That's
Maybe.
good thinking, actually.
And
yeah.
you decided not to go?
I
He
didn't go to
our show at
his
the Comedy
show.
Store.
Oh,
With
understood.
Chappelle.
Gotcha.
So that I
So
I
you
could
went
go
to
to
avoid
the
the
surprise
pay
birthday party.
decrease.
Yeah.
Did you get a bonus?
Did
you get a hug?
He greased my palm a little bit.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not-
yeah.
So it's like a 20.
Yeah.
Thanks for being
Thanks
here.
so much for being here. Okay, wait.
What have you been on, Julia?
Oh, wait, real quick, I want to introduce Julia.
Oh, yeah,
as
that's a good
well.
point.
We're not very good at introducing our guests.
That's okay.
We'll get halfway through, and then people will be like, "Wait, who is this?"
Whatever you want. Whatever you guys
but
do.
Yeah. What would you describe yourself screenwriter, comedian?
Yeah, I'm a comedian and a writer and an actor, and I do other things too.
And you've done really great sketches.
Yeah, thank you.
You do Fornication in the metropolitan area.
Yeah, that's one of them.
Which is a parody of
Sex
Can
and
we
the City.
Say? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Whoa.
if there was copyright.
Spoiler.
No, I think
Yeah.
I can. I don't know. I
Willie
don't
and
know.
I haven't seen it yet.
I don't know if they'll ever come after me for the IP. I think as long as I keep not making money off of it,
Okay.
I'll be fine.
that seems to be the rule
Right?
of thumb.
That is the
Yeah.
key.
Yeah.
is
Hard
if
to
you
get
can
sued.
if you can put yourself in enough debt, they can never
Yeah.
never come
I'm
for
losing money on those.
Is that true? You're losing money?
I'm breaking even probably.
Okay. I was
yeah.
going to say, I mean, they got tons of views on YouTube.
No, they do great, but it's
Yeah.
just I can't put a brand on it or anything. 'Cause I
Okay.
think then I'd be in legal trouble.
Fair. Okay.
But they're fun to make.
Yeah. And you're a vlogger now as
Yeah,
well?
I mean, kind of. I do video diaries that are not fun. They're more sad than anything.
Wait, they're not fun for you? Or
No,
they're
I
not-
love them.
Oh, okay.
They're
You're
they're
like,
not
I
sad.
hate
The
them.
most recent one was sad, but honestly, they're more about just what it's like to be self-employed.
Right.
And the mental struggle of like not having coworkers and like what my life looks like and talking through those things. So it's mostly like a little safe space for like entrepreneurs and like, I don't know.
It's a weird, I mean, we have like a very unique setup in this space to where that isn't the case for us. So I think it's like interesting to think about.
Yeah, sometimes I wish I had less coworkers.
You guys have a lot, right?
We have a lot of coworkers, and every time I start to get a feel for what they do here, another guy gets hired, and they tell us that that guy now does that job.
Okay.
So it's kind of just you're playing catch up a lot. But yeah,
Are there any names you don't know, or like people, or is it, how big is this company?
We're like 40
It's like,
employees.
I think
Okay.
there's like 50 now.
50.
Okay.
I would say
There'd be names I don't know.
And it's the same 10 like creators. They just hired around us.
Okay.
They've insulated us with suits. Wait, do you live in LA?
I live in New York.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah,
You're just here for the
Yeah, I'm getting on a flight after this.
Wow.
Going straight to the airport.
She was telling me about all the boroughs before you got here.
Yeah.
Staten Island.
Bronx.
She lives in Queens.
Yeah.
Which I thought was Brooklyn.
Nope.
It's north of Brooklyn.
Right.
We're in Queens.
I'm in Ridgewood.
I don't know where that is.
It's okay. Do you know where Bushwick is?
Yeah.
I'm right past Bushwick.
Okay. My brother lives in Greenpoint.
Okay, nice.
It's really nice. Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff to do there.
It's like Disney World.
It's like Disney World for Polish food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that like the food there?
Dude,
It's
did I
very
ever tell you about
Polish.
Hingus Dingus Day or something?
What is that?
Smingus Dingus Day?
That can't be it.
Can't be real.
I go to
Schmingus Dingus Day.
Here,
You gotta make a trip to Greenpoint, dude. We're all going out for Schmingus Dingus Day.
No, I swear to God, I go to visit my brother like a year ago or something, and we go out on the town, we party it up, and we wake up super hungover. We're like, oh, let's go get. He's like, there's a place we can get like some food. So we go down, we walk outside. There are people parading through the street, like splashing water on each other and like playing like Polish songs with like flags. And I'm like, oh my, like it was like, I was like, oh my God, what the fuck? And he was like, oh fuck, it's Schmingus Dingus Day. And I was like, what? He was like, it's like Polish April Fools. They all go nuts. And Google, can you have Google on you?
Wait. So they're all playing pranks on each other?
Or I think they like splash water.
It's only water.
But also,
related.
like, I was
Water
like,
games. Just water games.
My hungover brain was like, there's no way it's called Schmingus Dingus Day.
I don't believe that's what it is. I don't know what it is.
Wait,
but
isn't
No,
that
no,
in
don't
Phineas
put
and
New
Ferb?
York.
Schmingus
Well, it
Dingus
doesn't
Day?
matter.
It's like
Wait.
it's like
Prank Day?
Smingus Dingus.
Okay. Oh, there it is.
Click it.
Buffalo,
Yeah.
New York.
Schmingus Dingus is a celebration on Easter Monday. Yeah. Also, apparently, there's some kind of fish that they like, eat for New Year's. This is the episode where I mock Polish culture, and like they can't get them or something in Brooklyn, so they get in like the winter, so they get them like in or they sell out, so because like all the Polish people need this
Right.
fish, so they'll get them in like the fall and keep them in a bathtub like
Until the
alive
winter?
until like Christmas or something.
I'm just picturing
Oh,
a guy
like
like celebrating Schmingus Dingus Day privately, just like throwing water on himself.
Yeah.
Apartment.
It's a very intimate holiday for those guys. That
Wait,
doesn't.
maybe this isn't.
How could this
April
not
Fool-
be it? Oh,
Wait.
what do you-
There's Polish.
You
is
know
not
what?
what
It's
I
like
was
a
talking
near
about.
miss. You know what? Actually, on second thought, I don't think. I think this is a different Schmingus Dingus Day.
Polish April Fools.
Still on the first. Still on
It's probably a religious holiday, right?
Splashing
like if
water.
it's on Easter Monday,
Yeah.
Oh, Day of Water.
it's like their Mardi Gras.
No. It's yeah, maybe yeah.
Or like you went to.
Oh no, it is Smingus. The throwing of water.
No,
Monday.
obviously it's Schmingus Dingus Day.
Wet Monday.
Wet Monday sounds like the stock market was so bad it goes like past. You know, they'll have like Black Monday or like Black whatever when it's like
Black
a really
Friday.
It's
bad
Wet
day.
Monday.
Wet Monday is like when. Or Wet Monday is when things are really
I feel
good.
like that's when things are good. Yeah.
Customs, dude. People throw water at each other, using water guns, buckets, and hoses.
Wait, that sounds fun.
Those are
know.
like those are like the vessels that you would use though. Like
It's just-
there's no other way you could.
No, but I
spot
like that.
someone
Like
with water.
they haven't like been like, no, we got to use like the old customs. They've like innovated
yeah,
with the
yeah.
times. Like,
Maybe it's holy water. What if it's blessed water? That'd be
Yeah,
fun.
that would be fun.
yeah.
It feels like I thought you were gonna say you walked into Sam's apartment and he was like dressed for Smingus Dingus Day, like it was a holiday that you should know about.
no. It was forced upon us. I guess it was Easter Monday. that mean we got hammered on Easter? Like, that seems wrong.
Yeah. Can we tell Julia about the high thing we did yesterday?
Tell me.
We came up with a brilliant game. Mm-hmm. So, there's 5 of us, and then we all go into a room, and you take an edible, or you all take a bunch of gummies.
Okay.
And one person.
How many? How much?
It's like we're all blindfolded, and there's another guy, and one of your stacks of gummies does not have any weed in it. So 1 out of the 5 guys doesn't know that he's not getting high.
Okay.
And then we sat together in that room and tried to figure it out for like a couple hours.
Who isn't. 5 of the 6 took a 10 milligram edible.
Gotcha.
One guy's not high.
Yeah.
And Andrew, we like from the jump were like,
I'm like still recovering.
We were like convinced that he was not high. So we kept like kind of ganging up on him and being like, you're not getting high.
Fucking high.
You're not getting high.
Terrifying for a high person.
And we go through like, all these different like science experiments to try and figure it out. And then it turns out he was high. And so we were thinking like the funniest torture method, because it essentially was torturing him, like getting your buddy high. And then the whole time he's on his way up, just pointing at him and being like, you're not getting high.
Did you think he was like acting?
We thought he was faking it.
I thought he was faking it.
Was that the game? Was that if you're not the high one, you're supposed to fake it so they can't tell?
Yeah, because if you were trying to blend in.
Okay, gotcha.
You won $250 if you get away with. Everyone voted at the end.
Okay.
And we all voted that Andrew was not high.
That's a fun
and it was
game.
Someone else.
I like that.
It was,
fun.
and they had like rounds, like they had organized all, so it was like round 1, they like gave us a bunch of pizza and then like made us do like trivia, or it was like memory recall stuff.
Yeah.
And
Charades. They took us to the convenience store at one point.
Nice.
Yeah. And this is where I thought
This
he
is
wasn't
where he
high,
lost us. He bought
is we all
Drano.
got snacks, and he came up to the counter and put a thing of Drano there. And
I
was
thought
like,
it was funny, and Rusty made
no,
fun of me
it
for
was. It would have been so funny if I wasn't suspicious that you weren't high. The only reason it wasn't high is because it felt like. The only reason I thought it wasn't
You
funny.
thought he was trying.
I
to
thought he was
look
trying to
high.
look high, and I was like, "That's what a not high guy would think." a high person
Got
would
it.
get.
And my logic was like, if you're high, you're not going to be pulling off some joke here. You just want snacks.
Yeah.
Like I got in there, I was like, single track mind. What is going to?
Yeah, straight to the banana peeler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
You ever had a banana peeler?
What is that?
it's like they're like these little banana gummies that all the Edit Bay guys use, and they.
You keep saying use like there's a functional aspect. All the Edit Bay guy.
Yeah, I think it's like a memory. Or it's like a fidget toy. Because you bite the candy and you can like peel the banana off, and then there's like banana in the middle.
Okay. Haven't tried.
They're yummy.
You would
should
love
try them. The hardest I've probably ever laughed in my life was yesterday so we all get these like fortune cookie type things that have questions that we're supposed to like ask the group. And we go around, they're all kind of like pretty normal ones.
No, it's like high people stuff. It's like.
Yeah.
Like what's the meaning of the universe? Like type shit.
And then the last one, our friend Luke Knoll opens it up, and it just says, "How much do you think this should be?"
He read it like 8 times. He's like, "Wait, what?"
And it turns out he was the one that wasn't
not
high. So, but I think someone made a good point in hindsight, which was like to a bunch of high guys, the guy who gave you that joy of like he read it.
Yeah.
So it immediately took all the heat off his back because it was like we shared that
so
moment.
funny, yeah.
Do you guys get high on camera a lot?
That was probably the first time.
Was there any like high paranoia of that?
Dude, 2 of our biggest investors came in and sat in those chairs in the middle of
my God.
like a middle-aged couple. Like
I would have been.
and we were like, "Oh, what?" But you have to like
You gotta
keep
keep
going.
going.
And then
You're
it's also
working.
like he's the biggest investor we have. And so he's sitting there and you're like, 1, trying to be funny so that he's like, my money's going to a good place. 2, trying to stay on task. And then also kind of censor yourself.
Yeah.
Because it was like there's like a 50-year-old woman.
Wait, that's
there.
a bad combo. I would like knowing I have to be funny while really high, while someone's watching me would be intimidating.
It was scary. I wish they'd like included it in the video because it was like not part of it.
Yeah, that
but I was like,
context would be really funny
So
if you had a
funny.
little camera on them.
But I saw the guy after. He was like, "That was so funny."
Okay,
I
that's
was like,
good.
thank
How
God.
long were they watching you guys for?
Like 45 minutes.
Oh my
And they
God.
came in and out a couple times.
It was sick though.
I got home yesterday and I discovered it might be the greatest snack of all time. I've recommended it to like 3 different people now. I go on the 7-Eleven Postmates page. Hershey's has just dropped a s'mores ice cream bar. And it has like the graham cracker, the chocolate, I don't know where they were putting the marshmallow.
Wait, has the what?
The graham cracker, the chocolate. What did I say?
I thought you said graham cracker. I was about to eat you alive.
Yeah, wait, look at it's that one on the left. So it comes on like a little stick. I was in my bed.
Is it frozen? It's like an ice cream?
Oh, it's an ice cream.
I could not believe how good it was, Julia.
Okay.
I was sitting in my. I
believe you.
You know when you're having something, you're like, I need to call people about this. Like I wanted to like alert people.
How many did you eat?
I only ordered the one.
Okay.
But then I followed. I probably had 4,000 calories last night, so I'm not feeling.
Julia, do you smoke?
I do.
Do you get paranoid when you smoke?
Yeah. Yeah. When I lived alone briefly, I had to stop smoking because I kept convincing myself that it was to relax, and I'd be relaxed for about 30 minutes, like on the come up, and then I would convince myself that there was a man outside my apartment like waiting to murder me. And there was a time where I had like just gotten out of the shower and was like stayed in the bathroom for like 20 minutes because I was convinced if I left the bathroom I was going to be murdered.
Right.
And then I was like, I should stop smoking. But that was when I lived alone. Now I live with people and it's fine.
It's a whole nother experience with roommates.
Yeah.
You could just be like, hey, there's not a guy outside trying to
exactly. Like, nobody's going to come in and kill me, right? Although one time I have a fire escape in my bedroom. One time I was just like, I think I was running lines for like an audition in my room. I look out my window. There's a human person like literally right outside. I'm on the 5th floor of my building. And there's a person sitting smoking right by my window. And I just opened it and was like, hey, can you leave?
Wait, what?
I know. It was like literally in my space.
Did they come down from like their apartment?
They came up.
they were on
from
the
theirs.
fire escape?
Yes, my fire escape, like outside my bedroom window, which like is so scary for a person. I also didn't have curtains at the time. I haven't had curtains for a really long time. It's a problem. But
Wait, did you figure out? Did he live in your apartment building?
It was a woman, which made me less scared.
Okay, that's better.
So I was like, hey. This makes me uncomfortable.
Hey, girlie,
what are
you doing?
Hey, girl, you gotta go. And then she's like, she was high, I think. She's like, okay.
Just walks off the end.
Oh, yep. My bad. Didn't mean to intrude.
Yeah.
Parachutes off.
But you know something I just did on Halloween?
Yeah.
I don't know if this is dangerous to say on the podcast because I don't want to give anyone ideas.
Right.
But I've had to do this twice because I lose my keys a lot. I was in the Uber coming home from Halloween, going through my purse, keys
Wait,
not.
just to set the scene, what were you dressed as?
I was Princess Carolyn from BoJack Horseman.
Okay.
It was a great costume.
Wait, I forget what.
The pink cat.
Like
Yeah. So I had pink legs and I had the whole thing.
Is she like his agent?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
It's Sedaris, Amy Sedaris.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh, that's a fun costume.
Yeah, it was really cute. One person knew who I was, but that made it worth it. I was on the subway and someone was like, Princess Carolyn. I was like, yes. But anyway, I'm in the Uber, like digging around for my keys. They're not there. I'm like, great. Okay, whatever. So I'm in the walk up. I walk up to my roof and I just climb down from the roof to my fire escape and then broke in.
So your window just slides.
Yeah, I was just.
Is there any way to lock it?
Anyone could break in. I don't think it locks, but I'm just like scaling the building to get into my mildly drunk, but it was fine. I could have, if I fell, I would have fallen into my fire escapes. It's
Right.
okay.
Yeah, I feel like that's probably fine.
Yeah, I think so too. It's actually
I think landlords recommend that.
Yeah.
Like you can't find your keys.
Yeah, I lose my keys a lot. I think I'm gonna make like 15 copies.
You want to hear about my goated setup?
Yeah.
No keys.
How?
I don't have any keys.
How?
I don't. I just lost my key, and I gotta explain how I get into my building.
Okay.
Probably not how I lost my keys.
Yeah.
My door has like a code, my front door, and my gate has a spare key in the garage. So every time I go home, I type in a code to get into the garage to get a spare key to let me in the gate, and then I put the spare key back, and then I type in the code to my door. So
And this is just better because you lose keys a lot?
Yeah. And I was just like, I don't deserve another one.
Yeah.
Like it's like sometimes like if I lose my AirPods, I'll just spend like a year with wired headphones as like a punishment, and then I'll buy. I
totally get that. I completely get it. I lose everything. It's
and I have to punish myself. Like I can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Our place in Venice that we lived in that one summer, I don't think any of us had keys. You'd reach around this, like through a shrub, and then the handle would be right there. and that
Why
was how you
through a
got it.
shrub? What does that
Because
mean?
it was like supposed to be, the shrub was supposed to be there for like
on either
defense,
okay.
Yeah.
but it was like pretty. I don't think it had grown in fully, so you could just kind of just like reach through.
Okay.
It's like a half shrub.
Half shrub.
As in your door was unlocked all the time?
The gate was always locked. I think the front door was always open.
Yeah, but it's
Men
it's the
always
Venice,
have their doors unlocked.
It's the Venice boardwalk. It's not like there's anything crazy happening there.
That's a very safe neighborhood.
Yeah.
We were always in my current apartment an unlocked household until
There was a break-in.
no, there wasn't a break-in, but Zach, the twin I was telling you about, moved in and like is the most paranoid about someone coming in. Oh, so initially it stemmed from he brought his extensive sneaker collection with him, and he was like, my life would be over if someone did this. And I was like, dude, we're in a locked apartment building and we're on the 5th floor, and it would take like it took him a full day to move in like these racks of shoes. But now when he's home, he locks the door. So like I will come home and know he's there, and I still have to unlock it.
How many sneakers does he have?
It fluctuates, but like see these like racks right here.
Fluctuates?
Like he'll like sell some and like buy new ones or whatever. But it's like 4 or 5 of these racks. I bet
Does he wear them?
He says he's worn every pair at least once, but I think there are some that are just like if he got them dirty, it would ruin it. He told me somewhere in the like probably 50 to 60 pairs range.
Wow.
Do you guys collect anything?
Legos.
That's cute.
Yeah. I got
Like
actually
sets?
Like what do you mean?
Like, I don't know. I'm
Like I build
Lego
like
sets.
yeah, I'll buy them and like build them, and then I've kind of hit a wall recently, so I started a new project and it's kind of been half finished on my desk for a while.
Okay.
I've only raised my voice to my girlfriend once, and it was the other day. She threw a pillow off of my bed and it almost knocked
one of the Legos.
Almost.
Okay.
It almost knocked the globe, which I think is my favorite. It's a functional globe. It like spins, and it hit the table that it was on, and it kind of went like wobble wobble and then settled.
And that would have been a much bigger fight if it had hit the ground.
If it had hit the ground, I don't think we would be together anymore. and I love her more than anyone in the world. And I'd need a couple weeks.
Is that the wall that you hit? Is that what you were talking about?
Wait,
You just
what?
said I hit a wall.
Oh no! I hit a metaphorical wall.
Okay.
When I did, I don't know. Would you be upset if like Lauren broke one of your Legos?
Yeah. I mean,
You also collect Legos?
I do as well, yeah.
Cute.
Yeah.
I love Legos.
I only
Legos
do
are cute.
I'm a little more niche. I just do Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, gotcha.
I started with Harry Potter,
And then I've kind of expanded. It's more of a Star Wars collection now because now I have like other like items. So, like
Do you
action
think you'd need
figures
a
and
week off
props
from
and-
her if she broke like Chewbacca?
No, because unless she did it on purpose. Like if it was an accident,
Yeah.
I don't think I would ever hold it against her.
I had a thought one time that I'm not proud of. That I was like, if God forbid I was ever gonna break up with her, I probably wouldn't do it in my bedroom.
In case.
Just in case, like tempers flare.
That's really funny.
That is funny.
But she would never in a million years do that. I don't even know why I would think that. But like that, if you wanted to break me as a guy, like if you went into my room and broke one, yeah. I was convinced my cleaning lady was tampering with my Legos for a couple weeks. Because I came home and the cat, one of his ears was missing. And I was like, I already had suspicion. You know, I told you I thought she was stealing my t-shirts.
Yes. Yeah.
I have a really...
He's made a lot of allegations.
I've made a lot
over
of
the years.
really serious allegations that none of which have been true.
Because she needs the cat ear.
I was like, I went to my roommate and I was like, she's a kleptomaniac. Like she's taking things that she doesn't even matter.
that, yeah.
And then I found it in the pot of a plant. And what I think happened was she knocked it off on accident and was so worried that I was going to find out that she hid it in the plant.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
My mom used to do that all the time. She'd blame the cleaning lady.
Yeah, it's just the easiest. I think everyone in their life needs a scapegoat.
Dude,
Yeah.
we had these cleaning people that would come when I was little, and they were like 100 years old. But like there was some like It's actually so fucked up. Wait, I guess I can tell this story.
It's kind of sad.
No, I know. No.
They're still working.
Dude, they were like so old and they worked for like almost no money.
No,
they needed
We
it. They
paid
needed
them
it so
nothing.
bad.
They would smoke cigarettes in our house. And we'd come home, we'd smoke cigarettes, but we felt so bad that we like,
were
and we
just
told
like,
them like, no
okay.
cigarettes. And I'm like, oh yeah, we know. But it was like, they thought they were getting away with it. But their daughter.
they have no smell.
Wait, no, this
Or
gets
you're like
insane.
you're blowing it out and they like spray it with Windex on the way out.
Their daughter was in this like high profile case of like, she was a nurse and a patient died like at like a at home nursing thing. And she was getting charged with murder.
Whoa.
And I think had been like even like maybe convicted and then was like appealing it, and there was like this huge high profile thing going on with like their daughter literally going through like, I mean, we took their side, I think, because
Yeah.
House got to get clean somewhere.
I don't know. I think she wasn't in the, I don't think she like killed the kid on purpose. I think it was like a mistake. I don't know. Whatever.
Mistakes happen.
Yeah, we've all
Accidents happen. It's like what
we've
we were
all
just talking
smothered
about.
a noisy patient.
Yeah.
But it was like, it made it more like, okay, we can't fire these people. Like if they're working at this age and then they're going through all this. But one time they couldn't hear anything. Actually, you're right, or they couldn't smell. Maybe you said they definitely couldn't hear because I was in. I remember being dropping a deuce, as the kids say. I was taking a number 2, and Danny, 100-year-old cleaning guy, starts coming in. I'm like, oh, Danny, and he just keeps going until we lock eyes, and he goes, oh, sorry. And I was like, oh, it was like 5 minutes of me like, no, I'm in here. Yeah, it was like a horror movie, like slowly.
Danny.
Stop, Danny. Yeah.
We had a cleaning lady when I was a kid that like was so good that like kind of every mom would recommend to like all of her friends, and it kind of just got to the point where like our entire town was being cleaned by
Just one woman.
no, she had like upgraded to like a fleet to like kind of match
right.
the demand and wasn't doing the cleaning anymore, and would come over, and she had like nicer cars than everyone. Like she was like balling, and apparently had developed like kind of a partying thing. Like was like would be like drunk when she was like overseeing the ladies, and everyone was like, as long as it doesn't like impact the whatever. And then like after a couple of years, flew into our driveway and crashed into our rock wall, and this story isn't as funny as I thought it was.
It's kind of a bummer. She cleaned it up at least.
That, in her defense, that rock wall,
Shouldn't have been there.
it took a lot of people to hit it. My high school girlfriend was flying in reverse on the way out and just went right into it.
Maybe that's where the trauma with the Lego thing comes from.
What, like worried about? Oh, like I'm just
Yeah.
worried about cleaning people not.
Well, you've had a girlfriend hit your bricks before.
Yeah. Guys, this episode is brought to you by Cash App. Willie, you've been Cash Apping it up. What's new on the app?
Make that app cash. Make that app cash. Make that money free. Do you have Cash App?
I do have Cash App, actually.
Oh, if you didn't, I was going to say, what the hell's wrong with you? I'm sorry if you didn't have it, because, Andrew, do you have Cash App? Mm-hmm. Okay, well, someone at home, do you have Cash App? Someone will, inevitably one person listening to this will say no. What the hell is wrong with you? I'm sorry, I just had to say that.
Guys, Cash App does more than you think when it comes to having your back and making sure your money stays your money. If you direct deposit at least $300 in paychecks each month and use the Cash App card for purchases, you can unlock up to $200 in free overdraft coverage. If you overdraft unexpectedly, there are no hidden fees. Manage your money on your terms and take advantage of free overdraft coverage up to $200 on Cash App today. For a limited time, new Cash App customers can earn $10 if they use code FRIDAY10 in their profile at sign up and send $5 to a friend within 14 days. Terms apply.
Cash App is a financial services platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by Cash App's bank partners. Prepaid debit cards issued by Sutton Bank, member FDIC. Direct deposit and overdraft coverage provided by Cash App, a Block Inc. brand. Visit cash.app/legal/podcast for full disclosures.
This episode is brought to you by Skims. I'm wearing my Skims right now. One second. Stand by. Come on. Skims, baby. They are all I wear. When I found out Skims was making underwear for men, I have to admit I was pretty excited. My girlfriend, as you know, Willie, has been wearing Skims for a long time.
Dude, my girlfriend, you know how I now have a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Okay, Willie.
Also, She wears Skims?
Oh, exclusively sleeps in Skims. Like all of her like PJs are like Skims. And now I've got my like that flannel holiday suit set they sent me.
The glacier blue.
We're like twinning now every night.
It's adorable.
Cute, yeah.
And she was always raving about how comfortable their underwear is, so I knew they were going to come through with their men's stuff. I rotate. Sometimes I'm talking brief, sometimes I'm talking boxer. Right now I'm wearing the looser ones, but I like the 5-inch cotton boxer brief. And here's what I like about them.
Tell me.
When I put them on in the morning, wherever I place them on my leg, they are not moving all day. You've noticed that there have been very few rusty rearranges since we got sponsored by Skims.
True.
I got Ty a bunch of them. Here's how you know your boxers are good is when you're buying them for your homies.
You just bought them for him?
There was a bit of an exchange. You know your boxers are good when you're buying them for your homies because you want them to be as comfortable as you are. They got 5-inch, 3-inch. They got the regular. I've been thinking about one of these days. I'm just gonna get into the regular briefs.
Yeah.
Just
like tighty whities.
No, they're not called that. Guys, shop Skims Men's at skims.com. Let them know that we sent you. After you place your order, select podcast in the survey and select our show in the drop-down menu that follows. And if you're looking for the perfect gifts this season, the Skims holiday shop is now open at skims.com. Let's get back into the episode.
Where are you guys from?
I grew up in Maine.
I grew up in South Carolina.
What about you?
I'm in Connecticut.
Whereabouts?
CT.
Like Easton, Fairfield.
Okay. Yeah.
I say Fairfield, but it's Easton because Easton's like a farm town. Nobody knows where that is.
Do you like Connecticut?
It's fine. It's very stereotypically Connecticut.
Does everyone you know live in New York?
All my friends do, yeah.
That's kinda fun.
I have like 2 friends left from high school, but there's not that many people in Connecticut for me.
Were you have two friends left from high school?
Yeah.
Was there like a big like falling out?
No, I just didn't have friends in high school. High school was a nightmare for me.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I was just so annoying.
This is.
It was.
You look back on it like I was the problem.
I messed up.
I think it was a little bit of everything where like the people I wanted to be friends with at the time sucked.
Yep.
And so I was like, why can't I be them? But it's like they truly sucked.
Yeah, it's aspiring to be in a group that is not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so then also I just was the most anxious person alive. So it's like the self-fulfilling prophecy of being so anxious. Will people like me that they don't like you?
Right.
I was also kind of a narc. I definitely was.
Starting to side with them.
No, I get it.
I don't know why they didn't like me. I called the cops on all their parties.
No, I truly I got it a little bit, and then I went to college and I was like, I don't want to do that anymore.
Where'd you go?
I went to Syracuse.
Okay, nice. There's like a whole Syracuse clan.
Mm-hmm.
I think the last female guest on this pod was Mary.
Yeah.
Shelley.
Oh, really?
I was just talking to the Mitcho brothers this morning.
Mm-hmm. I stayed
love
at their
those.
house on Sunday.
They're so great.
I love them.
I went out to dinner with them one time. I went to Casablanca.
Nice.
And so Ryan invited me to dinner. And I don't know what in my brain was like, surely there's like a reason behind this. Like I thought they were going to ask something or like I don't know. And then we just got there and we just had like a nice dinner. And I was like, oh, I didn't realize, because we weren't really buddies. We hadn't like met before. I was like, that was lovely. Just like kind of an old
Isn't
school,
it nice
like,
to
let's
just
get
like,
to know each other
get together
dinner.
with people?
Can I come next time?
Yeah, dude, it was awesome.
They probably didn't invite you for a reason.
Yeah.
So
I know.
The margarita cart came around. That was awesome.
Nice.
Oh, dude, last time I went to that place, I went and puked in the bathroom.
Did you actually?
Like as a grown man who wasn't blacked out. Like I was just like too much tequila. It was like a birthday party, and I was like, and I like you can't say where you're going because you don't want to spew.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
One moment.
I'm trying to play it off, and I went and puked all up in the bathroom. Yeah, kind of gross.
How recent was that?
Like a year ago.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, that's
A year ago.
It's in the past.
I was young.
Yeah.
When I was at the
learning.
Vikings game a couple weeks ago, it was Thursday night football, and the bathroom that I went into was like painted with throw up, and it kind of shook me because I was like, "Who's blacking out on like a Thursday?" Right? Like it was like kind of an early-ish game.
I
It was
feel like you're at a game. That would be expected.
yeah, but like imagine like sitting down at your job the next day and being in like some like analytics meeting or whatever, and like
you just knew that like less than 24 hours ago you threw up
Pain in a
everywhere at the
bathroom.
Vikings game.
Weren't you in a suite that was open bar though?
Yeah, so I guess with that detail too, it was like that made less sense because it was all like really like corporate-y people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
Mostly.
true.
So
was it like a stall or was it the outside of the bathroom?
It was
Outside of the door.
no, it's in the sink. Like it was like he was washing. He was almost there.
there.
There's
I had
handprints. Like he blocked his throw up.
Like I threw up in my sink once
how
at a
come?
pregame. So it was a pregame. It was a friend's surprise party at my apartment, and we were all gonna go Uber to bars. It was in LA actually, and since it was my apartment, I was taking the last Uber to like lock up.
Right.
There was a guy in the bathroom, and he was taking for fucking ever. And so I was like knocking on the door, like, "Hey, our Uber's gonna be here. Our Uber's gonna be here. Whatever." He finally comes out. We run out the door. We leave, have our night, come back. The sink is full of puke. He had puked and like
And just left it.
and
like, went out.
Didn't say a word.
like,
didn't say a word. Didn't apologize. It never came up. And it was like, not to be graphic, but it was like dense
Yeah.
puke. It was.
It wasn't one of the ones that's gonna slide down the drain. You're gonna have to do some like.
No, it
ever
was
done that?
You
real
could use some
dense.
of Andrew's Drano. Probably.
Yeah, that would have been great. Luckily, I lived with men, and one of the men cleaned it.
Yeah.
Wait, so you lived here at some point?
Yeah, I did a semester of college here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Where?
I lived in Burbank.
Were you doing like an abroad thing?
Yeah, that was kind of like I didn't do abroad in another country. I just did a semester in LA, which is actually where I met Ryan.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I feel like someone told. Did he also do that?
Yeah, we met there. So
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
same
yeah.
semester. Yeah.
So do you go to like a
No,
California
we had
school?
Syracuse classes, like with professors that also teach at schools here. So it was just just students from our school, but from our entertainment.
Where did you
school.
do them?
They were in some
like a park.
building somewhere. I think maybe also in Burbank. I don't know.
That's so interesting.
Is that how you got involved with American High Shorts?
Actually, I did get involved through Ryan because he was
Okay.
working with them before me.
Okay.
And the funny thing is because we were both doing comedy, we would drive to Mike's together. We would like do sketch stuff together. No, I wasn't doing sketch at that time, but he would tell me that he started working with them, and I was so jealous. And I was like, whatever, like, fuck you. It's
Fuck you,
fine.
fuck this
You're gonna
fucking
be so
company.
successful. And then when we got back in the spring, he was like, I recommended you to them. And I was like, oh, that's
Like,
very
thank you.
nice. And then we worked together for like the next 2 years.
That's awesome.
Doing American High.
Those were so funny to watch.
What?
The
sketches?
American High Shorts when
Oh,
you guys were
thanks.
together, those were great.
I miss it now, honestly.
Yeah,
It was
that
very
seems
fun.
like kind of an interesting like talk about like weird workplaces, like going like to. Was it like a full high school?
It was a full high school that they owned, abandoned high school, I guess, and we worked out of the high school. Yeah, and we worked 9 to 6, making sketch.
That's crazy.
Wait, the whole time, like from 9 a.m. to 6
So-
p.m., you're just making sketches?
Do you have like
Yes.
classes or?
So I
Forgive my ignorance
I was
here.
finishing my senior year while I worked there. So we started it in the summer. I quit my barista job the summer before senior year. We're working 9 to 6 fully in the school. Then my classes started, and I was kind of doing like, I was studying part-time, would do classes, drive to the school, work the rest of the hours I had available. And anyone who wasn't in school did work 9 to 6, like Monday through Friday.
Okay.
So you were at Syracuse when you were.
Yes.
I didn't realize
But
that.
it was the only ones who were current active students were me and Aiden. So
Gotcha.
Ryan, Grace, Hyde, others all graduated.
Were you friends with Mary when you were at Syracuse?
We were like our circles didn't really overlap, except we
Yeah.
both did stand up. So we would like we would see each other at stand up shows.
When you said earlier that you and Ryan used to drive to Mike's together, I spent like the next 3 minutes trying to figure out who Mike was. I'm gonna be honest.
That's okay.
Yeah, I just was thinking about that.
Yeah, I get it.
Either Ryan or Aiden made a sketch about. I think it was right after him and I had. Like, have you ever had an interaction with someone and then they like make fun of it in
interaction
like a
later?
sketch? It was
Yes.
we were sitting there waiting for like the pod to start, and we were talking about Syracuse, and I was like, "Do you know my buddy Jackson Woods?" And he was like, "No, it's like a huge school." And
then they made this
I
sketch, like, a
opened
week
my
later.
TikTok like a day later, and it was like someone finding out you went to a school that I went to, and then Mary came here. And I was like, do you know my friend Jackson Woods? And she was like, yeah, Woodsy and I go way back. Like, I love him. And so they like actually ended up being close there.
That's funny.
Did you know my friend Jackson Woods at Syracuse? Oh, he was awesome.
Maybe I did.
Or he still
with
is
names.
awesome. But
I did that to a roommate of mine. While I was working in American High, I made a sketch called like your friend who won't shut up about their internship, because my roommate was so fucking annoying about their internship, and he texted me and he was like, is this about me?
were you friends with him?
We were roommates.
But like, were like, did you have beef in real life, or was it like cordial?
It was cordial.
How did he respond when you?
I said yes. I said it was. 'Cause I was like, it was. And then he was like, he kind of like laughed it off and was like, haha, like, thanks for making fun of me publicly to millions of people.
Did you use any direct quotes?
No, but it was clearly inspired.
There was a sketch, a YouTube sketch we did here that was about basically a not nice sketch about a very specific guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
He found out.
Oh, he
Was
did?
it mean spirited?
I believe he's aware. Yeah, it was mean spirited.
But you have to realize.
Is he not a nice? Well, I don't know if you want to say that.
It wasn't about him being.
I
not
didn't write
nice. I will say it was accurate.
It was about behavior that person exhibited that was relatable, so it wasn't unique, perhaps. to
It's
him.
the type.
Did he know after?
He found out, I believe. Yeah,
How would he have found out?
I don't know. Someone told him. I feel like people got big mouths around.
Yeah.
Here. Is that what you say? Big mouths.
People gossip here.
People gossip here. Yeah.
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 There was. I will say the last time I saw that guy, he did the thing that people were critiquing.
Yeah.
It's just there are some.
Wait, I feel like we could say what the thing is.
tell me
as
the
long as we
thing.
don't
I
say
want to know
what
what the thing
the thing
is.
is. It was the first YouTube sketch is called Trapped, and it's about like when you get like trapped in the guy like traps you in a conversation at a party, and you're like the only way to get out of it is to like get someone to like be like, oh, actually that reminds me of what he did, and then you kind of scoot out. So that was like the problem.
Gotcha.
So it was just,
I hate that.
he like literally he'll like back you into a corner.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in a couple years. I hope he's doing well.
Does he still work here?
No, he never worked here.
Oh,
It was
okay.
just like
He was just like
a
a
guy that was around.
Okay.
And I've seen him out.
Would he monologue at you, or would he let you talk?
He was like,
No, I think he would even ask questions too, but it was just like
yeah.
You just could not get out of it.
It was just there. He was way too excited to be like having the conversation. Like there's a bar that you run the risk of seeing him if you go there, and I've like ducked him the last couple of times because it's just like it's not gonna.
Yeah.
You're throwing away like the rest of your night.
Yeah.
Julia, where do you pull like a lot of your inspiration for sketches? Because I know you do. Like, well, I wanted to ask this because I know
sit
you
at
do
bars
like,
alone.
Benzinger back there.
what?
no. That's
No,
Well,
keep
I'm
going,
curious
keep going.
because like you do a lot of like I feel like dating app sketches or just like dating in New York in general. Like, are those all based on like real life?
A lot of them. I mean, I date a lot, and so I feel like there's always something to make fun of.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like also I work constantly, which is actually a new problem I'm finding, where it's like I have less to write about. So I'm like going on dates also to like have like stuff to
source
talk
material.
about. But yeah, I try to take everything from life. I feel like if I feel an emotion or experience anything that feels novel to me, or the opposite, where it's like everyone's experienced this, I'll like write it down.
Okay.
Like nothing really is off limits, I feel like, with my life. But yeah, not in like I go on dates to use people. Just like I will go on a date knowing.
he's not listening. You're fine.
I'll go on a date knowing like something funny could happen.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Have you ever like written it down like in front of them?
No, but I've known while they're saying something like that's gonna be something.
Are you like an apps dater or like how is
I've
it?
kind of retired from apps.
Okay.
Because I get approached more, which is awesome. Just from people being like, you look really familiar, and I'm like, great. That's how I'm getting asked out now. But then they also tend to be freaks because
Yeah.
so I don't know. I used to app date, but also they hide all the attractive people.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Why?
Really? Because they want me to pay money to get the attractive people.
Okay.
Also,
So that explains it.
No wonder I wasn't getting shown to anyone.
Also, though, I just like I go back and forth because part of me is like the apps are what everybody does.
Right.
But then usually when I'm high, I'll think about it from like a third party perspective of like if someone saw me on Hinge, I'm like, I feel like it's embarrassing.
Yeah,
I know, I'm not saying it's embarrassing to be on Hinge, but I'm saying like I feel like it's embarrassing.
How
for me.
How do like because I've never gone on like an organic date. How does that usually?
Oh yeah,
go?
because you met your girlfriend on Hinge.
I met my girlfriend on Hinge. And it was the first Hinge date I ever went on.
Really?
So I have like a very small sample size of like that was my first date with someone I wasn't already with.
I like meeting people organically.
Yeah, that felt so scary. I can't imagine the organic.
The only thing with the organic is what I've learned is, well, I guess they're mildly better than the Hinge dates, but they still go wrong. Like, there's still people with problems. The problem with meeting in person is if you meet in a cute way, you make up this story that's like, oh, that's my husband.
Right.
Because we met on a park bench and he was reading next to me. So we have to get married. Like, and that every time I meet someone organically, I'm like, oh, wait, this is it.
Yeah.
Never is.
What's the most recent like meet cute?
Most recent meet cute was I was eating at a restaurant alone and a waiter started talking to me and just asked to give me my phone number, and that was it.
That's kind of sick.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, and he was handsome. Meet cute. I'm trying to think if there's another one. I met a guy on a park bench, which was very sweet.
What was he reading?
He's told me later he was reading something science fiction. And that was another, like, you look really familiar. And I was like, I do stuff on the internet. And then we started talking. And then he was like, I swear I don't like read in parks to pick up women. Can I get your phone number? I'm like, okay.
It's like I've been getting a lot of those videos of girls will post guys like reading and smoking a cigarette at like a cafe. And it's like clearly, it feels very performative. That,
You can't read anywhere without it feeling performative.
Yeah.
That's why I don't read.
Yeah.
You can think about it. You can play Retro Bowl on your phone anywhere. No one thinks it's performative.
Nobody thinks it's performative
Never has
at all.
once been accused.
I play Words with Friends in public performatively.
Yeah, I think that's performative a little.
Like I'll go
that works.
Whoa, that was a big...
I get really self-conscious because I like to go out to dinner by myself.
Yeah.
And even though I enjoy it, about 15% of the time, no matter what I'm doing, I'm like, people think I'm here to perform.
Oh, okay. I was thinking
He went to dinner by himself once, and he came in.
I do it all the time.
It's
do
the
you remember
best.
the first time you did it, though?
Yeah.
You came in, you're like, guys,
I thought I like invented
I'm
it.
on to something.
Isn't it so fun?
I thought it was like groundbreaking stuff.
It's so fun.
But so what I do, I go to the same restaurant because I've been trying now my original
Wait, what restaurant?
R&D. My goal initially was like I need to get more comfortable in public because I'll like overthink things, and I was
Are
like,
you anxious?
Not really, but I told Willie like if
Yes. What? You're totally anxious. The stories you tell about, like, I was at the car dealership and my shoelace was untied and everyone was freaking out.
Okay, I'm
not trying to trivialize it. But
it's like I overthink things in hindsight. So I'll be at home and be like, everyone there thought I was a freak. And I think that was why I was like, I want to start. I was like, I'll take myself on a date to get more comfortable being, because I will not go to dinner unless I have someone to go with, because I think everyone will think I'm a loser. But then I went to R&D, and that's the perfect setup because there's a bar that you can eat dinner at. And
That's the secret. You can get into any restaurant if you go by yourself and sit at the bar.
yeah.
True.
And that has been very fun. But now my girlfriend crashes them. So I'm not alone.
Ugh.
Like, she's coming to tonight's.
Where are you going?
She knows that. What?
Are you going to the same place?
Of course. I go in. I get a Lagunitas. They bring me a slice of meatloaf. I have another Lagunitas, and then I leave. And
Wait, they just bring you the meatloaf now?
no, I ordered it.
Oh, okay.
You had to.
No, I just thought it'd be sick if they were just like.
I'm trying to get to the place where I walk in and they'll pour Lagunitas and then make a slice of meatloaf. I'm not there yet.
Is that when they do that, will you stop going?
No, I will go forever.
Twice.
Until you die.
I'll go twice. But I don't know. It's just.
Do you like being alone? That's a question for both of you.
Yes and no.
I don't like it, but I find that I need it. Like, I've never,
Yeah.
I've tried to teach myself to be like, hey, you need a little, because I always will say yes to like a social, like I've like FOMO and I just like socializing, but I run myself out. So I kind of have to like consciously, I think, try to take time for myself because I won't do it naturally.
I need to do the opposite. Like I will turn down too many things and then I'll spend too much time alone.
Yeah, we are kind of opposite. Like, different in
yeah.
that way.
Like I feel bad because I saw a thing the other day where they were like, if you keep, or some guy talking about what he wished he knew in his 20s, and he's like, if you say no to everything, eventually people will stop asking, and I think that would be scary.
Yeah.
If you woke up and you're like, oh my god, no one invites me to anything anymore.
Yeah.
But I really like being alone in my room. Like sometimes I take dinner in there.
Julia,
you?
do you like being alone?
Yeah.
I love being alone. I think I'm a true introvert. Like I can put on the extroverted thing for like a party or whatever it is, but I feel the most comfortable alone.
Yeah.
Something about it.
Do you recharge when you're
Yeah,
alone?
yeah, no, it feels very recharging. Which like this trip, these 72 hours has been very difficult because I've been around a lot of people. Yeah. So it's like, and I've had meetings very early in the morning that I need like an hour and a half to get to, and so I'm like in the car with an Uber driver, and so it's just like, but yeah, I spend a lot of time alone. Although I also do the same thing of saying no to too many things, and I'm trying to very consciously get better at like either planning things with friends or just saying yes to stuff. I don't know. I heard someone say something about like say yes to everything, and I was like, maybe that'd be a good challenge for myself for like a period of time, just to try it. Because the truth is, like, nice things do happen. Like I went to a party that I didn't know anyone at, and I genuinely stayed for about 10 minutes, but I met a really cool girl who like we exchanged information because we got along really well.
Do you feel comfortable like at places like that? If I was at a party that I didn't know anyone, I think I used to really like that, and now that sounds like my own.
It depends. It depends because it depends on what head state I'm in or mindset I'm in. Because I feel like sometimes I'm like so comfortable in my body that I'm like, I don't care. I don't need to be funny. I don't need to be anything. I'm just gonna go and meet people and like have a nice time. Other times I become my very anxious self, and I'm like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Like I can't do this. So it depends, but usually I feel like I can talk to people, so I'll just make friends.
Are you a big drinker?
So no. So I used to be, which makes it easier.
Yeah. Infinitely easier.
So much easier. I'll microdose when I go out, which does help. But I used to drink a lot in college, and it was great. And I felt like I had no social problems. And now I just work so much that when I do drink, the next day is just wasted. Right. And it just doesn't sit right with me. Like it doesn't feel like the risk was worth the reward. Right. So I still go out and do things, but I'm definitely not like getting hammered very often.
It's kind of funny looking back at college and being like, I was like a lot more of a social butterfly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you were just blacked out everywhere you were. I had so many buddies.
I think I was an alcoholic for like a year probably. Like I junior year of college I drank so much, and specifically my semester in LA was a problem because I was like the youngest person in my program. So everyone was a senior in college. I was a junior, and I just felt like everyone's little sister. So I was like, I'll get home somehow. Someone will make sure I get home. True. And then I'd just lose it. And then eventually
making the conscious decision, like, this is someone else's problem.
Literally. I know for a fact I said it out loud once, and once I said it, I was like, oh, that doesn't sound.
That sounded different out loud.
I'm like, oh yeah, I don't like that. But yeah, I've slowed down a lot.
In college, you can kind of get hammered anywhere because it's like you just live in this like this protected like ecosystem. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, if I'm like at dinner in like a different part of LA and I like blacked out, that would be like a serious. Or if you were at a bar and you're like far away from your home, it's not like I can like stumble back to my apartment.
Yeah.
This episode is brought to you by Twisted Tea. Twisted Tea is a refreshing hard iced tea made with real brewed tea and 5% alcohol. And
I love Twisted Tea because it tastes like real tea. And you know what my favorite part is? No bubbles.
No bubbles.
You can crush these things like crushing a hot dog on Christmas.
That real tea got me feeling like royalty.
Ooh,
The way I'm all regal when I have.
Yeah, that's the real me sipping on that real tea. Got me feeling like I'm like I'm the king, like I'm royalty.
Guys, it goes down smooth. There is no carbonation, as Willie mentioned, which makes it easy to drink all day long. It is the perfect alcohol or beverage to keep the good times going all day long, whether you're hanging out at a friend's house, at the bar, on a weekend getaway, or just looking to let loose. Twisted Tea is there to turn your day up a notch and make a good time a great time. Keep it twisted. That's what I always say. Lately, my favorite flavor has been the peach. I know Willie's been rocking with the original.
I'm an OG. Call me Willie D on the Twisted Tea. Yeah, you know me. Whoa. No, I love this stuff. I've been drinking them. It's kind of fun. Like you curl up next to the fire pit, fireplace, and you drink one in the wintertime.
Totally.
Yeah.
Guys, grab a refreshing Twisted Tea today. Guys, this is huge. Guy Fawkes just dropped their biggest sale of the year. We're talking up to 40% off everything. They never do discounts.
Wait. How do they even make money off of that?
I think it's just for us. I don't even know.
Well, go now then.
So if you've been wanting to smell great, now is the time. Willie, what are your favorite fragrances?
I am currently hefeing myself. That sounds like crazy. Does that sound creepy? Does I sound crazy? I'm sorry. I'm using the hefe, though. This stuff is so good. Smell it.
Dude, I can smell it.
Stop. It's like a party. What, I'm spraying it. Are you mad? Why would you be mad?
Dude, that smells delish.
Got me acting up.
Yeah, come on, guys. Save big today with the Guy Fawkes early Black Friday sale. Head to guyfawkes.com and get up to 40% off for a very limited time. No code needed. Don't wait. Smell great with Guy Fawkes.
He got that Guy Fawkes on. It's got me kind of getting
frisky
over here.
Let's get back into the episode. Were you a big stealer of things in college, on your way home?
No, I think I did that in fraternities a little bit.
Yeah.
But then no. I feel like I'm a mild klepto. I would still.
We all got a little bit in us.
Yeah.
The best one that I saw was we woke up the morning after coming out, and a bunch of my buddies. My fraternity was mostly kids on the lacrosse team, and so their coach was spamming them, being like, whoever did this, I know, we know who it is. The guy called us. He said he knows it's someone on the lacrosse team. We're like, what is he talking about? And then we looked over, and an unnamed buddy of I had a giant, Greek-esque statue of, a woman next to his bed.
Uh-huh.
And it looked legit. It wasn't, some lawn ornament. It looked like it was, a part of the house's structure.
Uh-huh.
And we were like, oh, that is not good. And then someone sent the guy had reached out to the school, and the school had kind of deciphered based off of how this group looked. It was probably lacrosse kids.
Huh.
And it's just clearly my buddy.
Alone?
No, but it's he's the only one. He had a very it was easy to tell who he was. You could notice who he was from space based off of a certain thing about him. And it's him wheeling this giant statue off of their property and kind of disappearing into the night. And just no one returned it, and no one got in trouble. And it was looking back at if you did that as an adult now, that would be
yeah,
you'd probably be in serious trouble. But for some reason college towns are just it doesn't matter.
Well, you didn't return. They didn't return it.
Nope. We're just used. Yeah. It's just part of doing business.
Yeah.
Do you see a lot of crazy stuff in New York? I feel like you always see huge rat videos. And,
there's some big rats.
I've seen crazy shit in New York.
So you're from
you ever
New York,
see some shit that's just
what's
off
the
wall?
biggest rat?
Yeah. You ever seen a turd the size of the fucking island of Manhattan?
Yeah, there's crazy shit everywhere.
That's a big.
Yeah. Wait. Tell me when to stop.
Biggest rat.
I don't know about specific crazy things, but I had a bad experience recently, which I don't know if this is what you mean, but it was an interesting event where I was coming home from a dinner, and I was walking home from the subway station that I normally stop at, and there was a homeless man who's always there in the subway station, and I had leftovers from dinner, And I was like, I'm not going to eat these. I never eat my leftovers. So I just offered them to him. He was like, is there a fork in the bag? And I check and there's no fork in the bag. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go to the gas station and get you a fork. And then I'll be right back. And he was like, wait, can you get me a soda? And I was like, yeah, man, I'll get you a soda. And then he was like, can you also get me a pack of cigarettes and a lighter? And I was like,
Who do you think I am?
I was like, sure. And I was feeling real good about myself.
Right.
I was like, this is so nice of me. I'm so awesome. And then I start going up the stairs, which if you've been their stairways are narrow.
Yeah.
And another homeless guy comes around the corner and is like, can you get me cigarettes too? And he's like blocking my way up. And I was like,
Wait, up to
like where the gas station. I was walking up to the street.
Oh,
and so he's
in the
standing at the
station
top
still.
of the
Got it.
stairs
Yeah.
and I'm standing up the stairs. And I like that was very scary for me because it was also at night. I was by myself. There's a homeless man down there and there's a homeless man at the top of the stairs all asking for things from me. And I was like, I can't be the girl who buys everyone cigarettes. Like, that's not a good, that can't be my thing. Yeah, exactly. And my hair makes me very memorable. So it's like every time I walk home, they're going to be like, oh, there she is. Like, can you get me something?
Yeah.
It's also like not even like if you only saw it with no context, you'd be like, is that even a good thing that she's doing? Like if you're giving cigarettes out to the homeless, like
drug addiction, yeah.
Julia DiCesare
In my
giving
head,
cigarettes.
I was like, if I give him leftovers and cigarettes and a lighter, like he's having a pretty good night.
He's in for a hell of a night.
Yeah,
So
I think my thought on that is like, it's like that's not my job to like play God and like.
Well,
it's like,
that wasn't my intention. My intention was just to give him leftovers.
No.
you know?
Yeah, I'm saying I would have bought him cigarettes.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when someone tries to say like, if you give a homeless guy cash instead of food, like they're gonna buy drugs with it, and it's like I don't care at all. I don't care what this guy does with it at all. Like that's what he needs.
But now I'm probably not going to give my leftovers to people anymore.
I had a homeless guy one time outside of a Five Guys, and I had like they give you a ridiculous amount, and I had like a little bit. I had like half a burger left.
Ooh, I want Five Guys now. That sounds. They have that here. I'm asking you. I'm asking you.
And I was like, "Do you want the rest of my burger and some fries?" And he was like, "Is there tomato on it?" I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "No." I was like, "Okay." Our liquor store guy over here like aided in a crime or aided in a police pursuit of a guy who I think attacked a homeless guy or something. And Ramon, who's the guy that like owns the shop, like got the cops to like directed where he went, and that guy has like the shortest temper with the homeless people that come in there. Like one of the guys came in and like didn't really do anything. He was kind of just like hanging out in the like beginning, and Ramon lost his marbles at him to like get out. And it was weird because I've had nothing but like really positive interactions with that guy. I bought a Powerball ticket from him today. I'm planning. Yeah.
When are you scratching it?
It's a no. It's a drawing.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, we should get scratch offs.
Dude, I'm planning on winning the lottery.
Wow, really?
Would you keep doing the podcast?
Yeah, but I don't.
I mean, if not, you have to split it with me.
I would give you a lot. I would give you probably not as much as Willie. It's just if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I haven't known you as long.
Time wise.
Wait, what made you buy a
A
Powerball?
little bit shorter.
There was just like a voice in my head that was like, "Go buy a Powerball."
Whoa!
So
You ever bought a Powerball ticket?
and then get
I
this.
think I bought a scratch off on a whim.
Scratch offs are fun.
Yeah.
Powerball tickets, I've never
No,
dabbled.
but I'm
in.
like, how? So what I said to Ramon when I was buying it, I was like, how crazy would this be? And he was like, insane. And get this, the jackpot, 200.
you just call that the pot.
Come on, the cash prize. Guess how much? $207 million. Sound familiar?
Main area code.
Main area code where I'm from. So I was like, oh, dub. It's tonight. Actually, it's in like 2
In the
hours.
bag.
We'll find out.
Wow.
Should
I'll
live
put
stream
this.
it.
I'll put this on record because you're here. I'll give you a very big number. I'll give you $1 million if I win,
That'd be awesome.
and I would give you somewhere in between there.
Okay. Okay. That's fair.
Deal.
Deal.
Yeah, I'm getting nervous now.
After tax, though, how much is that?
So the cash prize, it's like
I'm not gonna
400
that's not a lot of
something,
Oh, it's
and so the cash prize is 207
after taxes.
Oh, after tax.
I don't know. Maybe the cash option is 207, and then the after tax would be like 100 and something.
Okay.
I don't know. Either way, I'd give Willie like 10, Julia 1, and you like
somewhere between.
somewhere in
that.
between.
Okay, great. I'm glad we
1.1.
have it.
Wait, that's actually
On
like pretty
record.
huge.
If I won right now, I would. I'd write down how much I was giving to everyone, or I'd write down a number that I would want, and then I would figure out how to divvy up the rest of it. And then I think you have to go. You got to charter a plane, call all your buddies.
Would you guys be the type of people to like waste all the money immediately, or would you be
No.
strategic?
No, I would plant a
You
tree.
have
You
to.
know what I would do? Plant 100 trees in the Amazon.
Just 100.
Just 100.
I'm not made of money.
cost-
I'm not fucking like, I gotta do some other shit too.
I think I'd call my dad. Would probably be the first thing I would do. Do you have to declare it in California?
I declare Powerball.
Would you want people to know you've won it?
I feel like you shouldn't, because remember that there used to be a show that was like about, maybe it wasn't about this, but it was something about like lottery winners, either about people
Yeah.
going after them.
I remember.
Yeah.
this,
Was it that? Yeah, because it's like they announce publicly that you now have hundreds of millions of dollars, and then
Yeah.
people go after.
But I think
you.
that is part of like the things that you have to announce it.
No, but in certain states you don't have to.
Oh, really?
Like certain states you can like you can drive to like South Carolina or wherever it is and
and
like
redeem it.
not.
Well, I feel like they should have to announce it because otherwise it's like, how would anyone ever trust that it's real?
Wait, let's think about this. Like, let's say like right now I got a notification on my phone that I won.
Mm-hmm.
The four of us would have to go out and party, right? Like, I think that's
one.
probably like
Yeah.
step one. I think you have to burn off.
Yeah, you have
Then
to
you'd
celebrate.
wake up in the morning and you'd have such little energy that you would have to be like strategic with it.
Did you hear about this? There was this like UT frat that was like they all got Powerball tickets.
Yeah, that one kid won like
It-
$400 million.
It was
It
fake,
was
though.
fake. It was a hazing thing.
Yeah, you never saw the
Isn't that
reveal.
fucked?
That's
What? No,
like
I'm thinking of the
crazy.
kid that actually. That was
No.
UF.
They were
What happened in the
pledges, or
hazing?
they were-
They
like-
were a bunch of pledges, like as a pledge task, had to like go buy a bunch of
No,
tickets. or something.
all the news was that they actually won. You probably just didn't realize it came out after.
Yeah, it came out like
That
long.
they had
after.
faked a ticket for the pledge to like hate or the.
Yeah, they like photoshopped one of the tickets that the pledges bought.
Yeah.
that it was like the winner, and then they told the pledges like, "You guys won," and they like partied like crazy. And I think they told them like the next morning they were like, "Just kidding." We
Yeah.
Oh
photoshopped
my
it."
God.
But there were videos like
That's
all over
evil.
TikTok of
Yeah.
like them going nuts in the street
my
and
God.
stuff.
Yeah.
Wait,
going,
can
like,
you pull
insane.
up? What? I think there was a kid. There was a kid at UF that actually won it though.
UF.
Wait,
Hey.
so would you if I won $207 million
cancel
right
my
now,
flight?
would you cancel your flight to party with us?
That'd be really fun. The thing is, I have a painting class tomorrow morning.
You have a painting.
Painting?
class.
I have a
You
painting
paint?
class.
Okay.
No.
It's like first painting class.
So I never. Sorry, I feel like if you actually, I'll go back to that in 1 second. I feel like if you actually did win hundreds of millions of dollars, I would have to cancel my flight.
Right.
I think I would have to.
and we would go party.
Yeah, I
There's
think
this
I
bar,
would.
Venice Beach Bar.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
also like
Unlimited. We could rack up like an unlimited.
the places that we like to go. Like
You don't
wouldn't-
need to be a millionaire.
But we also couldn't get it like lively enough to like match the energy of winning the lottery. Like we'd still just be at like a table having like a pitcher.
Yeah, but it's like if I had like $1 billion, that wouldn't all of a sudden make me want to get like a club.
No,
A
that's what
bottle
I'm
service
saying.
At a
Like,
club.
like,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think
Yeah.
anything about us fundamentally would change. So we'd just be at Venice Beach Bar
Yeah.
and have like a couple more beers.
Dude, that'd be
This is
so
awesome.
fun though. Yeah, I would.
Oh my god.
I would buy. Like,
Wait, so what's happening in your painting class?
So I just for a while have really wanted to paint because I feel like all my work is creative, but I don't. So sometimes it feels like work, and I want like a creative outlet that's not work.
Right.
But my apartment is so small, so I'm like I don't really feel like want to paint in my apartment. So I just paid for a class, and it starts tomorrow. And so I was setting up this trip, my manager was like, "Do you want to go all week?" And I was like, "Well, I have a commitment on Thursday."
Thanks for the painting class.
But I land at 5 a.m. My painting class is at 10 a.m.
oh, you're taking a red eye tonight?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
do you have any painting experience?
No, but I have like art experience. Like I used to like draw and do like
Okay.
other things in like.
What
high
if you're
school.
like really good?
I would love to get good. I feel like I could get good if I practice.
Would you rather win the lottery or when you go to your painting class tomorrow, you realize
like a
you're like
prodigy?
a world-class artist?
World class artist would be fun, but also like millions of dollars would be really useful. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Do you
I
think
could sell the paintings.
do you think you'd still do like social media? Or
No.
like other stuff you won the
You
lottery?
would never see me again.
I think you'd have to just pretend it was from pretend it was from this podcast.
Actually, maybe
know
I
what I
would,
mean?
but I wouldn't. There would be, yeah. I'd be like way more
There'd be
off the
new
rails.
rules. Yeah.
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 You don't address why we have like a vote now.
I would do it'd be like once a week though.
Do you guys only do the podcast? Do you have like other parts of your job, or is this your whole job?
We do other things too. We have this YouTube channel that is sort of it's been hot lately where we go and drink in public.
Yep.
Awesome.
So
And then
we just drunked around the world at Epcot.
Nice.
Third time, people
Third
said it
time,
couldn't be
yeah.
done.
Was that like a work
Just came out
trip?
today, yeah.
We lied about where we were going, but yeah.
But they funded it in the past.
Yeah.
It wasn't. And then we do like I'm involved with like the sketch stuff
Gotcha,
too,
gotcha.
with, like Almost Right TV.
How did you get involved in comedy, Julia?
I was a really big like comedy consumer. Like in high school, like I loved comedy. I never wanted to watch anything that wasn't comedy. I was like huge SNL fan. But I was not like I didn't think of myself as like super funny or anything.
Okay.
But I did like musical theater, and I did like an improv class in high school that I thought I was pretty good at it. And I was like, oh, that's cool. But nobody ever cared. And then I went to college, and I was gonna do like PR because the only skill I knew I had was writing. Like I was like, I'm a good writer. And then I was listening to a podcast about The Office because that's like one of my favorite TV shows ever.
We love Kevin Chili here.
Yeah. Well, it was his podcast, The Oral History of The Office.
Oh.
And they were talking about like the writers' rooms and the development. And I was like, oh, wait, this is a really cool job. And I was undecided at Newhouse in Syracuse, which is like one of the best schools for TV and film. So I was like, oh, I'm just going to study that. And then I had to call my dad and be like, I'm going to study TV and film.
And I'm also changing
And I'm changing my name. And
Did you ever talk about Allie Reeves at Newhouse?
that sounds familiar. Should I know that?
It's just like a person I know, a friend that went there, but she's older.
Just look out for, keep an eye out for
Yeah, I
Jack.
just didn't know if like her
Yeah,
name.
yeah, yeah.
I didn't know if her name was like in the whole like walls of Newhouse.
Okay. I'll keep an eye out. But no, then I joined like a sketch team that was very like chill. What was that?
Willie has a sketch group that he like is very territorial about.
Oh,
So I
yeah.
was curious
From
if there was
college?
any
I was
like
in Hello
beef.
Shovelhead.
There are always names like
I
that.
don't know if there was like
What was
kind of like
yours?
a Sharks
Ours
and
was like a
Jets
live
situation.
sketch show. It was called Live from Studio B.
It was live.
Yeah,
what
it
does
was
that
like
mean? I mean, I
like
guess
we
ours
had a
was live.
studio and we had like we did pre-tapes, but we also did live sketch. It was live. Nobody watched it, but it was like live on like the
Like,
local cable.
But you did like weekly shows. or
Oh, it was like broadcast.
yes, it was like
Okay.
a
Could
broadcast.
people watch in person?
Yeah. We had little audiences. And so I started doing that, and that turned into doing stand up, and then stand up turned into doing American High.
Were there any like crazed like live from Studio B fans?
No.
Like you'd be walking down and there was like a handful of kids.
No, nobody cared.
Oh.
But I learned how to like write comedy there, which was really cool.
Yeah.
So I remember like being a freshman and someone like all those people studied TV and film all now work in the industry. So I remember someone like sitting me down, showing me an SNL sketch and being like, there's a 3-beat structure. This is like how this works. So I had a very like legitimate education of how to write a sketch.
Yeah.
And I'm very competitive. So I was like, I'm going to be the best. I want to be the best one in the room. So then I just like tried to do that. And then I just kept doing it.
Did you have like a rival person in the
Oh yeah,
live from
was it like a
studio?
bad boy?
Yeah.
I don't know if I had a rival.
Just tell us
there was
anything
this
about
kid,
Bad
Grace-
Boys. We
there's this
Bad
love
boys.
Grayson
love
Parrish and me and him were like
Yeah.
titans.
Like you
in
disagreed
the
about
BC
sketch?
comedy scene. Well, he was improv, I was sketch. And so I
Oh,
just
okay.
couldn't even
Well, it's
look him
always
in
the
the
sketch
eyes.
versus the improv.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
so the
Kinda
thing.
like-
Mary
like,
Shalaby was in the improv group,
Ugh,
and I was in the sketch group.
makes me sick. Why do we have her on the pod? I didn't know that.
It's kind of like a.
I don't think we
But
asked
the
her
thing
any
was, the whole
questions.
time I was in college, I like kind of really wanted to join the improv team. But I,
I
never
actually
did.
think I might have been better at that
at improv.
than sketch. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Do you do any improv here?
No, I like to just say stuff off the cuff though. Like whenever. I'm kind of always doing it.
Never know what's coming next. It's
Mm-hmm.
awesome.
Yeah, no, but we don't.
So did you not do sketches until American High?
I didn't
that
do
what-
internet sketches till American High. Yeah.
American High,
So they
okay.
reached out. They were just kind of testing it out, and it was all like unpaid, just for fun. Like they'd bring in a bunch of people for a 4-day weekend. We'd work for a 4-day weekend shooting stuff. And their goal was to make enough sketches that they could post for a month or two and then bring us all back. And then at that time I was like 10 months into doing stand up. And so it was a good experience. And then, like I said, I was working a barista job and they were like, hey, do you want a salaried comedy job? And I was like 21. I was like, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
And I just started working with them. But I was really uncomfortable on camera.
Okay.
I was really uncomfortable. Like I was like, this is not going to be good. But then maybe 5 months into the job, I was like, oh, I like acting.
Okay.
It took me a second to like it, but I pushed through.
Did you ever take advantage of having like a whole high school to yourself?
What does that mean? Like, you ever like give noogies and shove people in lockers?
You know, like recreate like how things should have happened in high school for you, you know? Like
it is kind of ironic. It's kind of ironic that I had such a negative high school
I think
experience.
we need to unpack that.
He wants a second chance so bad.
You like bring your old Letterman. Like,
I was
home.
thinking like freaky stuff when you were saying. Like,
Ew.
Oh.
I never had sex in the school.
Never.
No.
Did you know anyone that did? Not at the fake high school, but like in
The high school?
No.
Yeah, they got caught. I told you, they got caught.
Oh yeah,
A teacher walked in the bathroom and like, oh, like came out.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a
No,
couple
that
that got
didn't happen.
famous. It was
there were a couple
Chris
guys
something.
that
Chris
got caught for doing like solo stuff, but I don't think anyone was ever.
Where were they doing it? Where they could
There
have
were a
been
couple.
caught?
I think I've told both these stories, but there is one kid who got caught in our middle school. Was like it hadn't changed since like the 1800s. There were all these like kind of secret. I guess there was one secret place, and it was in the Spanish wing. There was like
it was like the jack off spot.
It was like according to this kid, yeah.
El Jackoff.
El jack off.
And yeah, you got a kid. He forgot to lock the door. A kid walked in, and he had his like shirt over his head, and was like going. He was like going nuts on himself. And then another kid was in the back of health class, and got a little excited and got kicked out.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And then I had heard rumblings about other stuff, but I don't want to, I only like to speak out things that I know are certain.
Yeah.
That's sort of your MO.
I have had a couple things that I was certain about, and then we Google them and they never happen. Like you always hear about kids like having sex at school, and
Do
like
you?
All the time.
I did,
That's most of what we consume.
and then I didn't. I was expecting that to be happening all the time when I got to high school, and I don't think anyone ever did it.
No, it's pretty illegal, I think. Yeah.
Kids would at college, like in the library. Mm-hmm. That was kind of weird because it's like you could just do it at home. It's right
Yeah.
there.
It's the thrill.
I dated a guy who really wanted to.
Yeah,
I was kind of like, oh.
at the library.
No, just in any school building.
Oh,
Is that why he started dating you? He's like, don't you have access to like a high school?
No, it was in college.
he wanted.
Well,
to
in
do-
college, no, but you had the high school.
That's true, I did.
yeah.
But he wanted in like a college building, not the high
he
school.
wanted to go
Yeah.
to college building. Okay.
So what? How would he bring that up?
I think he just asked
He was like, "Can we have sex in the library?"
something like that. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think I shot it down. I don't really remember. No, we broke up too quickly for it to happen.
Yeah, it just I've never because you got to be so quiet.
Yeah. And for me,
Willie likes.
I'm a screamer. I'm a screamer. I'm a screamer.
Willie's a
It's
yelper.
not
Yeah.
a secret.
Or
Yeah.
you're reading in a library and you hear like a man screaming. You're like, Will's
Yeah.
having sex. Oh boy, Willie's having sex again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not my thing.
How's like the New York stand-up scene?
It's amazing. I'm doing less stand up now, but the
Okay.
stand up scene that's one of the reasons I moved to New York and not LA, honestly. I just feel like all the comics are really friendly, maybe more friendly than they used to be, like the traditional, I don't know what someone would have said about the stand up scene like 20 years ago. I honestly think it's because like everyone's trying to grow on socials, which you kind of need help for.
Yeah.
So it's not such an isolated like one man show.
Right.
But yeah, it's really great. It's very easy to make friends, I think.
yeah.
Yeah, and there's kind of like the Brooklyn scene and the Manhattan scene. There's like different groups of comics.
And then the Queen scene.
And then the Queens scene, which is just me.
Yeah.
No, there's lots of Queens comics, but most of the Queens comics like go into Brooklyn or go into Manhattan, I think.
Is there like an end goal? Like, would you rather do like writing? Would you rather do stand-up? Would you rather do sketches?
I think of myself as like a writer first,
Okay.
and mostly I long term I want to like make television.
Okay.
So the stuff I do on YouTube is kind of like my portfolio, I guess, of like being like, look what I can make on my own with like $900, like without your budget, you know? So I think long term it's a mix of everything though, because I don't want to get bored. I like acting, I like writing, I like directing.
Would you ever do SNL?
Yeah, I auditioned this year.
Okay.
I would However, I also feel like it's a 7-year contract. And
Is it
that's
really? I thought it was. Oh, but they can like cut you.
they can fire you.
Whoa.
I don't know if you can leave.
Yeah, there was some like rumors about people this year that like left, but they weren't sure if it was like the studio's decision or
Yeah, I kind of think
7 years is crazy.
Yeah, so, and I honestly, and although I will preface this by saying, like, I'm sure this is what someone who, like, was not hired by SNL would think. But, like, I like what my job looks like now.
Okay.
And I kind of want to just keep doing it.
Okay.
But yeah, SNL's been the dream for, like, a long time.
Wait, are you like writing for shows and stuff?
No,
Okay, cool.
I would, though. Like, I tell people I would be a staff writer, but mostly I don't really. Maybe it's a problem. It's something I'm like figuring out. It's like I really don't want to work for anybody.
Yeah.
I'm currently self-employed. I'm managing. I like being self-employed. I like having complete creative control over the things I'm doing. And that'll change. Like obviously if like, let's say like HBO wants to make something of mine, it's like, okay, I work for them now. But generally I like working for myself.
I think I would be bad at it, but I admire that. Yeah.
I think you'd be great at it.
I think it's also pretty draining though, which is kind of what you talk about in your philosophy.
Well, it just
right?
requires
Yeah.
like organization and discipline. And I think I struggle with those.
But I think it's also not something that like you have immediately. Like you learn over time. The same way if anyone's opening a business, you make mistakes and you learn from the mistakes. Like I've been self-employed for a year now and I've gotten a lot better at it. I've gotten a lot more disciplined. But then there's still a lot of things I need to like problems I need to figure out. Like now that it's been a year, I really want to sit down and be like, okay, what is not working? What is working? And it's as simple as like, what hours during the day am I not productive? And then capitalizing on the hours that I am and just making sure I can be as efficient as possible. Because the main problem is like when you're alone, focusing. Like, how do you focus if no one's going to tell you what to do?
Yeah.
You know?
Totally. Because there's like unlimited reels.
You could do any. Yeah, exactly. You could.
I seriously,
So much good stuff out there.
I don't think there's an end.
No, there's not.
I gave it a good run last night.
Yeah.
And I have not found the bottom.
But that's honestly part of it is like I have all these like limits on my phone to get me to stop scrolling.
Yeah.
So do you follow them? Because I've seen some people like have you ever
Follow who?
the limits thing where it'll be like you've reached your.
Oh, like do you open? I thought you meant like do you follow them on Instagram?
Oh no! Like, is that
I
what
do
you're
them-
talking about? Where
yeah.
it'll be like you've reached your screen thing.
The problem, I follow them to a point. I have 5-minute timers on. So
Yeah.
like if I'm scrolling for 5 minutes or on Instagram for 5 minutes, it'll be like, is this important? Should
Yeah.
you get off? Most of the time I will like get out of the app after that. The unfortunate thing is I am on Instagram all the time for work.
Right.
So I do have to go on Instagram all the time. But scrolling, I kind of just have to give myself like cold turkey. Like I'm not allowed because it's too addictive.
Yeah.
It's genuinely too addictive to like scroll a little bit,
It's so fun.
you know?
Yeah.
But it's so mindless.
No, I know.
As someone
I
who
wanna
makes
stop too.
them,
I just, like-
make them, and I'm like,
I know.
it's
I think it's
so-
good. I don't.
You're
see-
pro. You're pro.
I don't because I've never nothing bad's ever happened to me because of it. Like there's way worse things to be doing.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
on your
get
side.
what is the downside? It's a waste of time.
The downside to me is that it pulls you in. You lose track of time.
Yeah.
You're not really always watching anything of value.
But it's like you get like I
get
get a
inspiration.
good cackle every like
Yeah,
fifth
that's-
video.
That's the other side. I would say that every time I see something funny or useful, I'm like, oh,
Right.
this is valuable.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'm like, I just feel like I'm trapped in a black hole.
Oh, I don't feel any like whenever people are talking about like you need to get out of like doom scrolling or whatever, like I just
Well,
don't.
The other thing is I'll say, this is like not the fun like thing, but it like it messes with your brain and like your dopamine levels because the dopamine that's you're getting from scrolling is so high.
Yeah.
Which is why you can't open a book and read.
Yeah.
Because the dopamine from a book is so low that your attention now is destroyed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's the part that I feel like well also just even in like conversation and stuff like just being like I don't know. I just,
Yeah, or like
my-
like pulling out your phone like instinctively.
Yeah, I'm like,
in
oh,
a
that's
moment
so
you're
embarrassing.
Yeah, or like
But-
someone leaves you alone for one. How many people like immediately whip out their phone when they're left
like
alone?
I go to
for
the
a second?
bathroom, I immediately whip it out.
Yeah, I
Like,
totally
yeah.
get it. I have all those addictive like habits.
My phone.
Two of our like newest employees live together, and one of them told me that the other one's so addicted to scrolling that when they're driving to work, he is driving
And
he's
scrolling.
scrolling, and he does it through the Jackson. He does
That
it-
that's definitely bad.
That's scary.
not
That's
good.
really
Yeah,
scary.
that's not good.
yeah.
But the thing, I feel like a lot. God, I feel like I'm on a high horse, but I feel like most people don't see it as like an addiction, but it like so is.
Yeah.
It's so a chemical addiction in your brain.
And we have like there's never been a time where there's like more things that you can be addicted to that are like socially acceptable.
Yeah.
To like,
Yeah.
So easy to access. Dude.
Even Coke is coming back.
Coke's making a comeback, dude.
Is it really?
No, not at least in our
At
circles.
SNL, that's what they're saying.
That's what they're saying.
I hope so.
Have you ever seen that? You know Chris Fleming? Mm-hmm. He's got like a bit.
Oh, I saw that bit.
It's so funny. He's like, yeah, I guess you're saying Coke's back on SNL. What? To make another fucking Zillow sketch? Like, where the fuck is it going?
Should we do our
Draft.
our things that don't exist?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, are you ready?
Yeah, wait, let me get my phone.
Oh
My
yeah,
phone.
you're Gucci.
I feel like I have two good ones for each and then one like kind of.
That's kind of how it goes. Julia, you're the guest.
Okay.
Would you like to start with musicals that don't exist first, or dating apps that don't exist?
Let's start with dating apps.
These are dating apps that don't exist.
Words with friends with benefits. So it matches you with a person. You play a full game of Words with Friends.
Yep.
And you can chat during it, so you can get a gauge of whether they're a fun person to talk to and if they are smart.
I like that.
like
That's
that a
very cute.
lot.
I like the wordplay.
Thank you.
Really good.
This is Talk to Me Baby. There's no option to send messages if you match with someone. You can only schedule a phone call and talk on the phone. And if you don't exchange contact information on the phone, you no longer can reach each other.
Oh, that's lovely.
Like that's a great idea.
That's actually fantastic.
When I thought of it, I was like, I got to make that. I would love that.
you have like a phone date scheduled
Yeah,
too. It'd be like like the anticipation kind
And
of
you
builds.
save yourselves the trouble of like going out and
Yeah.
wasting the time if you don't get along.
Spending
Yeah,
money.
because anyone
Yeah.
can come up with like a witty
Message,
text.
yeah.
message.
Should it be a FaceTime or just a phone call?
I think it's a phone call,
call.
just
It
to limit
has
the
to-
anxiety.
It has to. It gives you like a number that you can call from a payphone too. Like you can only dial it into a thing. So
to
you
call
have
from
to,
a public phone.
Yeah, you have to both be at payphones, and it has to be like raining. Totally.
The
chill.
only thing though is like you still don't know if they're catfishing you. Like that's the nice part about the first date meeting up is like,
True.
oh, you don't look like your profile.
Well, I mean,
at all.
it's just like a screening.
But it's
before
it's
that.
more like a screening, yeah, because you
screening.
still have a picture profile, I think. But
Right.
then once you match with that, then
Yeah.
you do the phone call.
yeah.
I feel like that'd be such an easy way to like vet people too.
Yeah. A good phone call too. Like if someone's nailing it on the other end, that is.
Yeah.
Phone calls are romantic. Bring back
are.
I like calling guys after dates and they always get so surprised and it's so fun. Love it.
Yeah.
That is, yeah. Wait, like right after the date, like when
Or
you
like
get
the
home?
day
Miss you,
after or
like
something.
10 minutes after you.
Miss you.
When
I don't know.
What are you doing right now?
When I was driving to Flans for our second date, I was asking my sister, should I text her that I'm outside because she was in like an apartment building that I couldn't like go knock on the door, or should I call her? And I called her to say I was outside, and she said that she liked that a lot.
Calling is awesome.
Yeah.
I one time recently a boy texted me a text I did not understand. I was like to my friends like, what does this mean? They're like, call him and ask. I was like, genius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it was nothing.
I gotta call more, I guess.
It's fun. Like it's great. I love it.
All right.
Calling friends too.
Yeah.
Calling friends is awesome.
yeah.
But
Yes.
when they think it only needs to be transactional. Like if you call, like I'll call a buddy, and if he doesn't pick up, sometimes he'll be like, "What do you need?" Or
Yeah,
whatever.
because people aren't used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got Wingman, app for people in relationships to find. You basically set up like double dates. So you find another person in a relationship who has a friend they're trying to set up, and you have a friend you're trying to
I
set
like
up.
that.
Oh,
And then you
okay.
be like, "Hey, want to do a double date?"
That's really
That's
good.
really
That's
good.
awesome.
right. I actually feel like that'd be really fun.
Yeah.
But except that it inherently would be weird to be in a relationship on a dating app.
I guess
Maybe.
so, yeah.
As long as it doesn't become like
No,
a
I
weird.
think it's like
I feel
you're-
like if everything. I'm always worried things are going to become like a weird sex thing, and I feel like this would become maybe.
Yeah, I
a
think
weird sex
swingers
thing.
might have like a field day
Yeah.
with that. Wait, would it be a picture of like you and Lauren, or would it be a picture of like your friend that you're trying to set up? 'Cause that could be kind of
maybe
fun if it's
both.
a picture of the couple, so you have to judge what.
Yeah.
Their
they have
vibe
Do you trust
is-
them or not?
Yeah, maybe it's
Yeah.
all three of you guys.
Yeah,
'Cause, like,
together.
I would love, for Scott. I would love for him to get a girlfriend right now, and I would love to be able to, Obviously, I can like spit killer game for him when I'm at the pub, but
I thought you were gonna say it was for like couples to swipe on single people to find for their friend, and I was like, everyone's just gonna use that to cheat.
no. That's
I was like, babe, I'm not on a dating app.
Yeah.
I'm not on a dating app. Like,
Couple to
I'm
couple.
setting
Clearly
up my
the boyfriend
friend.
with like a fake mustache on. He's like, I'm the friend.
Yeah,
but
I'm just setting up my friend, babe. That's why I have the dating app.
I got Date My Grandma. Two,
DMG?
it's everyone's grandma gets on this app and they start chatting with each other. And if your grandmas hit it off, they say you'd be great for my grandson or granddaughter. And then you go on a date based off of the connection your grandma's had.
Oh, I love that.
That's really cute. That's very sweet. This is called Zippy. It's for runners.
Okay.
And it matches them with people with similar paces. So they can run together on their first date.
I like that.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I love. It's a Marauders map of the grocery store that highlights any single people. Like you track
Like
your
a
cart,
heat
you
map?
flick a switch on your cart when you go
Oh,
in.
that's
and
fantastic.
then you
that's
can
fun.
go over and find them.
Like the parties where they have the colored cups.
Yes.
except at the
Yeah,
grocery
yeah,
store.
yeah.
That's cute. We should all be marked if we're single or not.
I agree.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like okay, I have
Maybe like a
two-
funny hat
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to decide which one.
or something or whatever.
Yeah.
Or anything.
Would you guys rather hear about the game show one or the siblings one?
Yeah.
I'm leading game show.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
worried about the siblings one.
Yeah, I guess that one's weird. It finds 5 men or 5 women who want to date you, and then they all have to compete in a game show in front of you to win the first date with you.
On the app?
No. Like they just waits until 5 guys have liked you, and then they're like, meet at this bar, and you're sitting
It's a
there,
game show. Yeah,
and then there's like a host, and they do that.
I've always wanted, not like actually wanted to, but in the manic version of me, like invite many men from Hinge to the
Yep.
same place. But I don't have the balls.
I saw a girl, she
she do
invited
it?
a bunch of guys that she was talking to on like Hinge or something to come help her move. And so it was like 5 guys who didn't know each other,
Oh
like
my
all
God.
moving her out.
Dude,
really
all time
funny.
our buddy, one of his good buddies who has become a friend of mine too, they met because a girl invited both of them to help her move out. And they both were like, and he was like, how do you know her? And he was like, oh, like we've hooked up a few times. And he was like, how do you know her? He's like, oh, we've hooked up a few times. And they found out in the
Scary.
moment, and they both, I think, went their separate ways, but became friends.
Oh,
Like they
hilarious.
both stopped hooking up with her, but then became friends with each other.
Nice.
Yeah.
wait, I missed the beginning of that story. They were not moving in together.
Sorry, maybe I delivered it poorly.
They were
was
both
moving.
moving the girl
She was
out.
moving, and she asked each of them
Oh,
for help
okay.
moving.
Okay.
And so they're like lifting a couch together. He's like, "How do you know her?" And he's like,
That's
"Oh, we
really
hooked up." And
funny.
he's like, "Wait, how
Did
do you
they
know
leave?
her?"
Did they finish helping her? Or were
I think they
like,
finished. Yeah, I think
Okay.
they were like whatever, and then like yeah, like I don't think it was ever like that serious. Like I don't think
Yeah,
they're like even
yeah.
that mad at the girl. They were just like, "Oh, we."
They were both hoping. Maybe
kind of a
for
weird
It was like
move.
1 or 2 dates maybe with each of them. Like it wasn't like serious. or
Yeah,
something, but-
interesting.
Here's the thing though. If you're you say you're dating a lot, which I think is like, does that mean like you're going on a lot, like every week, every?
No, it just means like I feel like I'm very open.
Yeah.
And definitely not. Although the summer was crazy. The summer was like, the summer was either. What ended up happening was like, I saw like a guy a month,
Okay. Yeah.
and but like in the hopes
But
it would
then
be
with,
long term,
like-
and then it wouldn't, and then I'd meet another guy, and then go on a date.
so is it a lot of first dates or like more like
More first dates at the beginning of the year that were
Yeah.
like kind of bad, and then I met like some better people and was doing like met a guy for a month. Then I'd kind of end it, met him. And I'm getting really good at ending it.
How do you do it?
How do I end it? Well, here's the trick.
'Cause there's like a sweet spot where it's like you're not dating yet.
Once I hit a month,
Yeah.
if I'm not sure, I'm like, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
Because a month is short enough that there's really no hard feelings.
No.
It's like still fresh and casual, and you don't really know each other that well. But it's enough to know if there are problems a month in. Get out of it. Like
Yeah.
too many people are staying after a month. You
Well,
know?
what do you say to them?
I'll try to be a level of honest. If
Yeah.
it's a problem with them, I won't tell them that.
Okay.
But I'll one time after a first date, I do try to be honest. I did tell him like, I just think there's people more compatible for each of us.
Yeah.
And he was like, thank you. I appreciate the honesty. Like I feel the same way. But
He was like, I feel the same way.
what I'll say a lot, because there's truth to it, is I'm just too busy with work, which is true. I'm crazy busy with work. Also, I find that when I'm dating, I'm more unhappy. So then sometimes I'll just be like, I just got to focus on this other stuff, which could be because it's the wrong people. I feel like the right person, I wouldn't be unhappy.
I only had like one experience with a girl doing that to me because I was kind of like I would usually like see people for a long time, and I was kind of hanging out with this girl like when we first moved out here, and she texted me after like we had been seeing each other for a couple weeks, and she was like, my boyfriend is coming home from my ex-boyfriend is coming home from like the Navy. He was in like a submarine or something. He's gonna be up for like 2 weeks, and I really want to see him. Are you okay with that? And I was like, oh no.
No.
What?
Yeah, and I was like, no.
But didn't you say no, but thank him for his service?
That was really weird.
That's a tough one.
Yeah. I also just don't, like, it's like you were saying, like, we didn't really know each other that well, so it was just kind of like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to avoid the thing of like 3 to 4 months in and then trying to get out of it. Or even more importantly, avoiding being years in and trying to get out of it. That's what I'm really trying to avoid.
I feel like you have to be like obsessed with someone like to keep dating after like a couple months. Cause it's like if you're not totally sure or there's nothing like, there's no crazy connection there at that point, like it's not going to like happen.
Yeah. The funny thing is, I was just saying this to someone else, you know, the stereotype of like a girl dad being like really protective of their daughter. My dad just wants me to date anyone. He is so tired of me turning down men. He's like, you got to get a boyfriend. Like, and I'll be like, he wasn't funny. He's like, does he have to be funny?
Doesn't matter.
Does everyone have to be funny? Like, it's not that big a deal.
Can he give me a grandson?
Like, he just really wants, I don't know. It's so funny.
What are the reasons you're turning down guys?
Jealous. It's hard to date within my industry.
Wait, like you're jealous of
No,
them?
they're jealous of me.
Like because you're successful? Or
Yeah, like I think it's, I mean, this is, I feel like everyone's heard this, but like it's difficult to be a successful woman dating at my age and also a comedian because men are insecure about if I'm funny and being known for being funny.
Yeah.
Because if they're insecure with how funny they are, then they extra don't want to be with me.
Yeah, and like I feel like most guys think they're like hilarious.
Exactly.
So like if like that becomes clear that you're not, that would be really weird.
So that's one. And then also just like this is now a non-negotiable for me, which I realized recently. If I start seeing a guy and he knows what I do for work and he does not go out of his way to watch my YouTube stuff, like the stuff I've produced, and then talk to me about it and be like, oh, I watched this thing of yours. You're very good at what you do. Then you're not caring enough.
Yeah.
Like if I'm dating anyone with a passion, I'm going to go out of my way to go look at it and make a comment about it. I also like selfishly want to date someone who like thinks I'm a star and I'm going to be very successful. Like I want them to think I'm like all that. And if you're not doing that, it's like, okay, whatever. I don't care.
No, that's totally fair. Yeah.
That's kind of nice. That's what's kind of nice about dating someone who has like an office job. He's like, it would be impossible for me to like brush up on what she's up to.
I was gonna say, I feel like a lot of us at work have talked about like our girlfriends don't watch what we do. Really, I mean, it's a little bit harder because we're
No, but it's like when you start
podcast.
maybe it's not like they have to still listen to every episode when you're dating, but I think like early on to show it's more of like a display of like I want to care about the things that you care about.
Yeah.
Exactly.
She at least like follows the accounts and likes and comments. And
exactly. I think it's just showing that you care.
Yeah, exactly.
When we went on Chad and JT's podcast, I had like just gone on a date with my now girlfriend and told some story. And I think after our first date, she like Googled me and then like found that video. And it was like, that was kind of weird because I forgot that like they do listen. So, like if you just went on a date with someone and there's like a video of them talking about like their life, like you could just go access that, which is kind of
that kind of happened to me earlier this year. Where like I don't know, I was like talking about a girl that I was like had gone on a few dates with, and like I kept it very anonymous, but I think when I ended things, I think there was like a sentiment of like that was kind of weird to have experienced, and maybe I should.
Wait, what happened?
Maybe that was like last year even. Do you
thought
remember
it was
like the
weird?
hot chip thing? It was like a really funny first.
yeah.
Basically, we had this like dumb thing at the office and I had to eat the world's hottest chip like 2 hours before our first date. So obviously I told the story, but I hadn't told her that I had just eaten the world's hottest chip because I didn't want her to, and I was going to the bathroom and like throwing up, and I played it off, but then it was like weird for her to like find out. I
Yeah.
think through the
Well, wasn't there a girl that
that's
you were like
dramatic.
telling a story to, and she was like, "I've already heard this."
that also happened.
That
Oh,
was
that's
weird.
freaky.
And she had denied. No, she like said something that revealed that she had knew who I was before the first date, but she had denied that she knew what I did. So
Oh,
I was like,
then that's weird.
That's
'Cause I'll
weird
have
because why'd
people-
you lie about it? Like I don't even
yeah.
care if you knew, but like yeah.
Yeah, because I'll go on dates with people who know what I do. But yeah, that's weird to lie and also to have more. But that also freaks me out because I'll meet someone because they know what I do, and then like if I meet them in person, all I have is their phone number and their first name. They have everything I've ever done,
Yeah.
and can go watch hours of stuff. Which I assume most of the time they go stalk me because
Right.
they just got my number and just met me. So then I go into a date completely blind,
And
and
they
they
know
go. They have.
everything.
So I've started just being like, "What is your last name? Like, just let me research you."
Yeah, let me find
Just
you.
to level the playing field a tiny bit.
First name, last name, LinkedIn,
Yeah.
phone number.
One time I went on a date with a sex offender.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I hope you didn't know.
I didn't know.
Okay.
No, he told me on the first date because he had to.
Oh wait,
Is
that's
that
like a
real?
legal thing.
I think he had.
If you're on a date, you have to be like.
I think
I'm
they
just-
have to. Maybe.
Did
yeah.
you just get up and leave?
I was in a car. We were in a moving car.
Wait, how did he broach that?
He was just kind of like, he would like kind of preface it as like, I'm going to trauma dump on you. And I was like, okay, do it. And I have a stand up bit that it's like, he has to tell me something. I was like, he just likes me a lot. Like he just wants to tell me that. And then he told me, and he told me why. I hope to God he doesn't listen to this. Whatever. Basically, I don't know if I should get into it or not.
No, tell us.
Okay, basically he was like, I'm technically a registered sex offender. We're in a moving car. I was like, okay, great. Explain more. And he was, so then for the next 40 minutes he explained why.
How long? Where were you going?
We were just driving. It was like a hinge date. There's other details to this story that make it weirder. But anyway, we're just driving, and for the next 40 minutes he's explaining to me how he was falsely, this is what he said to me, falsely accused of rape in high school. The kicker is, as the story went on, your face. The kicker is, as the story went on, he was like, and then a second girl also falsely accused me of rape.
Oh yeah, a double one is tough.
Yeah, so
I thought you were gonna say it was like a famous, like a guy that you should have like known because of like who was the Stanford guy or whatever. That someone
Oh god,
someone was dating that guy for like a little bit apparently. Before, or no, the story was he was staying with a girl, and the girl, his like childhood girlfriend, and she had told her boyfriend that she was having a friend over, and then when he got there, it was that guy.
wait, what guy?
So like what's his name?
Brock Turner.
Brock Turner
Okay.
was like staying at this girl's house that he grew up with, and her boyfriend was like giving ideas of stuff they could do, and she was like, he doesn't really like being in public. And then when he came over, he found out it was Brock. The reason he didn't want to be in public is because he's Brock Turner.
Scary.
Yeah. So did you get out of the car?
So here's the tea: is that was the other thing. There was an age gap, which I should have. I didn't have any. I had a boyfriend, but I didn't have I wasn't very pursued in high school. I was like a late bloomer. I wasn't very cute. So then once I became attractive, I really went crazy. And so I was going on a lot of dates, and I was like, how old was I? I want to say I was 19, and he was maybe 23.
Okay.
And I believed him. And also, I don't know if I believed him or I was like, this is plausible.
Right.
And I also just liked him. And then in hindsight, I was like, Julia, what the fuck were you doing?
Oh, that's so scary.
Because also, for context, I don't know what happened. I don't know any of the details of what happened. I know what he told me. I know that's actually it. That's all I know.
Yeah.
So I was just kind of the story was being explained to me very thoroughly from this person. I won't go into more details on the podcast, but it was explained. And so as a 19-year-old in a car with a cute guy, I was like, okay, that's possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know.
No second date?
No, we didn't see each other again.
Yeah. All right, should we do musicals that don't exist?
Hell yeah.
Tee it up, Willie.
These are musicals that don't exist.
A graveyard worker works at a cemetery where lots of famous people are buried, and every night a new one comes up and does songs and dances about like the time when they were alive. So like Lincoln will come up and like do like a history one, or like Marilyn Monroe will come out and talk about like showbiz.
I like that.
Thank you.
That's very cute.
That is fun.
Thank you.
This is short.
What?
Nothing.
After crash landing. Do you guys kiss like once a podcast?
Nope.
Okay.
No.
Never.
Either if you Google it, there is nothing.
Okay.
There's
gonna
no
Google it.
kissing compilations online.
Yeah,
I feel like I don't believe you.
there are a lot.
Oh,
When we get drunk on camera,
Do
we
you guys have
kiss
edits?
sometimes.
Yeah,
We have edits
they're
of us
all
only
kissing.
That's-
Yeah.
After crash landing into an island resort, Amelia Earhart must overcome the obstacles of working in hospitality at the resort in order to pay off the damages of the crash.
That's fantastic.
But when she unexpectedly falls in love with the resort owner, she decides to stay and says goodbye to her old life.
Wow. What if that did happen?
Could have.
Can never know.
Curl up. A ragtag group of friends decides to make the Olympics in curling. And that's it. That's it.
I love it.
Musical. And
But I
shoes.
just was thinking the on ice part.
Musical
That's
on
kind
ice.
of, I was getting excited about the
itself.
ice
Yeah,
part.
yeah,
it
yeah,
kinda
yeah,
writes
yeah.
itself.
The like prop department is really
Yeah, like they could do like a
just so
dance
easy.
like I'm curling my way to the top.
Yeah.
Curling my way to the gold.
Yeah.
People say
It's a
that
lot
we're
of
too
this.
old.
I
It's
like
a
it.
lot of this. Yeah, it's sort of to the top. Yeah.
I got the Earl of Sandwich. All of the ingredients come alive when the sandwich shop closes for the night, and they're fighting to be king of the ingredients. And let me just tell you, don't sleep on the a little peppercini with heart, because he's gonna make a run for it.
That's fun.
Love it. Are they puppets? Are they? How do you see it visually?
I think it's like I think they're all in like giant costumes.
Like I'm the onion. You had the dance you were doing earlier. The mighty, mighty onion.
Yeah,
I may have choreographed the whole thing and got
Yeah.
embarrassed when you got here.
That's okay. Holy High School Musical. There's a transfer student at St. Joseph's High School. His name is Jesus. And he was sent to Earth as a human teenage boy after telling his dad he doesn't want to be a part of the family business. So he has to navigate the anxieties of high school without the ability to perform miracles.
Oh,
Wow.
I love that.
I like that a lot.
really
Wait,
good.
why can't he perform miracles?
Why can he not?
Yeah.
Because he was like, I don't want to do this anymore, Dad.
Yeah,
And
I'm
then-
not gonna do. Yeah,
And so then God was like, fine, you can be a human boy.
Human boy.
I like that.
And I was like,
Maybe
how am
he
I gonna
kept
go to
water
prom?
into wine.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Yeah.
is that like a high school party? And he's like,
Yeah. I got one trick up my sleeve. All right, one last harvest. A farmer boy falls in love with a city girl and begs her to stay for one last harvest. But over the course of the harvest, she falls in love with the field. And then by the end of it, he's the one saying, we said we were going to go. And she's the one saying, one last harvest, one more corn.
It sounds like one of the smut books.
Yeah, it's smut?
I don't like smut.
No, I know, but why is this smut?
I don't know. I just feel like it would be smutty.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
It'd be
that's
a
all.
little smutty.
smut again.
Like, it's like sex.
Sexy books.
Yeah.
Sexy literature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I recently found out that like a lot of the times, like when my family is reading on the beach, like the girls are reading like smut books.
Yeah.
I found that out recently too. Like the Sarah J. Maas book.
Yeah, like we're all just like sitting on the beach and reading, and like I'm like pretending to read a book for the 5th time, and they're
Yeah.
reading.
a lot
just
of them are like
str-
sexy.
Yeah,
yeah.
girls love
Yeah.
that shit.
There's a lot of
Like
sexy
it's
books.
very normal for girls to read like very smutty books.
Yeah.
Wait, but
What?
so it's like,
It's
like
like
fan
written
fiction.
porn.
Yeah,
and they're reading this like with your family.
yeah, like yeah.
Yeah, you can read it anywhere.
Do they get turned?
It's one of those books you can read anyway. I don't know if you get turned on, dude.
I'm gonna say yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that. That would be weird.
I'm gonna say yes.
Sorry, I didn't mean like do your mom and sister.
Oh, I actually don't know. I won't even say my mom and sister necessarily, but like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think the girls in my family are doing that.
I bet they are.
I'll ask.
I bet they read
My
smutty
sisters
books.
read them.
Should we
Yeah.
ask really quickly?
No, that's not good.
One of the reasons I was really into my girlfriend was because I saw online that she reads a lot, and I was like, "Oh, that's like really sweet." And then like when I brought it up to her, she goes, "It's all smut." I actually made a Reddit
I didn't know
account.
about this.
She was like, "I made the Reddit account to find where the smut parts were, and I just skipped to that. I don't read."
Is that
Yeah.
real?
Yeah, she
Girls
only
love,
reads the
that's
smut.
like
love
the,
written porn.
Brittany Broski made a video about like wanting it to get to the part where they start
Yeah.
having sex.
Well, the thing is a lot of women wish men would read it
Right.
so that they would be better in bed because it's apparently very well written.
Oh, so it gives it like tells you like good moves.
It's like laying out the sexual encounter from start to finish.
Huh.
At least I don't read smut.
But guys
personally.
don't have to read to know. They can just watch hardcore porn.
Yeah,
and understand
it's
sort of
mostly the
what women-
same.
well, that shows what women want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were we on?
Anyway, what
A
were we
semester at sea, a semester at sea cruise shipwrecks, and the students from a college, and the students form a college on a deserted island. When they get rescued, the students want to keep the school going, but the evil NCAA wants to shut them down, and because they're not accredited, and so they have to try and keep their ragtag classroom together.
Probably got a great like water polo team or something.
Yeah.
Surfing. Yeah.
That's great. Okay. In an attempt to fix their reputations, a group of police officers form a quartet that performs at all of their 911 calls, and they eventually fall out of love with the law and move to Hollywood to pursue their dreams. Yeah.
I love it. Like, yeah.
Yeah. The law is very hot right now.
The law is hot right now.
You know?
Law is hot.
Someone's got to capitalize
Somebody's
on
I
that.
like that. I got headline. The opener at an arena show at the last minute has to headline because the headliner pulled out. So they dress like the main act. It's like a mysterious performance. They can kind of wear the costume and they do a they do a flawless show, and then at the very end, the head falls off and everyone's like, oh, but then everyone still cheers, and the headliner backstage kills himself.
And is that the end? Or is this
I'm not going to spoil the end.
Okay.
But that's like near the end. There's like one more thing that happens, but I don't know it because I just made this up today.
Totally.
Well done, guys.
Yes.
We kind of killed that.
Yeah.
What's your favorite actual musical?
What is my favorite musical?
Yeah.
Love Book of Mormon. It's classic. I love Something Rotten. Is great. Oh, Avenue Q might be my favorite.
I never heard.
Avenue Q is no longer on Broadway. It is done. I heard it's never coming back because the creators had a disagreement.
Ooh.
But it's really funny. It's half puppets, half humans.
Oh, fun.
Well, all humans operating puppets.
Yeah.
But it's really goofy.
Well, Julia, do you want to talk about what you're working on? What you got coming out?
Yeah. I am putting out my web series called Playwrights in November. And other than that, I'm sure other projects will come out as they come, but that's the main one. Cool. That'll be out soon.
And where can people find you?
That's on my YouTube, Julia DiCesare. My Instagram is Julia_DiCesare. I think my TikTok's the same thing. Follow all those. My Instagram following hasn't gone up in like 3 months, and I'm convincing myself I don't.
Yeah, same with
Really?
us.
Like our pod has been really stagnant, right under 200K too, and it's been like frustrating.
I'm convincing myself I don't care. I'm like, I don't care about these things.
Yeah.
But I do greatly.
Yeah. So follow.
100%.
Follow. Make
We'll
your
put
girl
everything
happy.
in the. We'll put
Yeah.
everything in the
Yeah, it's all.
YouTube
description.
description, of course.
Yeah.
Well, Julia,
Thanks
thank you
for
so much
having
for
me.
coming
This was
on.
so much
This was
fun.
really
So
fun.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm going to have to stay and charge my phone for like 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Great.
totally.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Make yourself at
Awesome.
home.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, guys. We will see
See you on
later.
Monday
Bye, guys.
or Wednesday.